You trust me, you don't want my cam on right now.
No, you're good. You don't need it on. What's up, dude? How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. How are you guys?
Good.
Yo,
good,
what's
good,
up,
Good,
man?
good.
Yo, the 80% though, 80%. Like I think you guys underestimate how many people like fresh, right? Like people love hardcore, and this I think this could take hardcore and like a whole on a whole new level because like you get that official support. Same thing with private servers, right? A lot of people play private servers, way more people play classic, right?
Yep.
I think you'll have that kind of explosion, but 80%, right? Like,
After 6 months, though, North, or after 6 months, it could be 80%. Because I just played on a fresh, right? A PvP fresh. Like Grays and I, we're not even the best levelers in the world, but we're horde first right now on the beta because there was massive people playing on the first day. When everybody's just going crazy in the starting zones, but then it tapers off massively too, though. At the same time, like some people just leave.
That's true. That's true. Were you playing on a private server? Was the fresh?
No, there's a PvP beta fresh that they just came out with like 2 days ago.
Well, yeah, but that's beta, bro. People don't play the beta.
True, that's
what
true.
I'm
But
saying. I don't think anyone's playing the beta, to be honest.
The only thing that's changed is
well,
summoning
packed for a
stones.
few days.
No, yeah,
It is back
just
to the
for
beginning
fresh.
because people are just
That shit
bored
was
and like
packed, bro.
content creators just go on it and they're like, haha, like more content to create, even though I've done this for years. Right. That's why like I that's why I fuck with hardcore because like the content's always actually good. Whereas,
True.
Like, Peo doing like the 15,000th run of like something for a random piece of loot is just like, it's I love Peo, right? Love Peo, but like right, imagine Peo doing hardcore. I feel like that would be.
he did do hardcore.
Yeah,
North.
he did Peo core. Yeah, he did Peo core.
He did it like 2 days ago.
He did hardcore
Really?
with like full netherweave bags. That's Peo core.
And North Joker D did it also. He also joined the VIP Discord.
Mm-hmm.
The VIP Discord.
Yeah,
the
you're,
one
you're
we're
not
in,
in
the-
that one.
What the hell? What the hell? Oh, this is the VIP. Oh, God, I was offended. I was very offended for a moment.
Oh my god, bro! We're just gonna turn this into a massive call right now. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be a hot debate. So North, did you see the leak on Reddit about the addition to the achievement type things in the game files?
So I like, Brett, you said that, and then I was like, what the fuck? Like, and then I just immediately went to Classic, and I'm reading it, and this is sick.
So what are your initial first
80%.
your first thoughts? Yeah.
Well, I don't think 80%, but I mean, this is right. Like, I remember Kargoz and I had a back when I was still doing that MMO podcast. Remember that, Kargoz?
That was dope.
Oh yeah,
Backseat
man,
Devs?
Magus Cast.
Yeah, no, it was Backseat
Magus
Devs, which it was like right. We did Magus Cast, then we did Backseat Devs, which was basically Magus Cast 2.0, but just talking about MMOs. And we were talking about the first episode was about Classic WoW. And it was about like what they could do in future freshes, right? And like one of the huge things that we were talking about back then, before hardcore had become like as big as it is now, was like if they do seasonal like PoE type leagues, right? Like it was a pipe dream, right? Like it was such a pipe dream back then. Like there's no way they do this. They might add some changes, but like they won't do like a seasonal thing. They don't recognize the value of that, but. Here we are, right? And here they are potentially adding
I know, dude.
support for hardcore stuff, which is really because realistically, how much work could it possibly be to add like a death counter?
All right.
Mm-hmm. That's
Right.
all they need.
Like,
It's just a death counter.
takes literally 15
This is going
seconds.
above and beyond, though.
And right, like this is going a bit above and beyond, but like also right, like the experience change potentially, right? Like if they just like add like the ability to remove that as well, like that, then just you guys
Oh man.
you guys are perfect, and that's. Right, they added all the code to add it. Right, it's extra code to add it. They can already remove it. They just have to add like an NPC that says, "Hey, change my XP." Right, it takes 10 seconds.
no,
Oh, man.
You're gonna have an intern do it.
In our next version of the add-on, we're making this feature that if you had if the add-on would track if you died, right? And if you hadn't died, you would have a special hardcore frame over your player frame, and it would also be the same for if you target somebody and they never died before, and your add-on can detect it. They would have a special
Oh,
frame.
man.
Guess what? Well, that was an add-on, right? People are looking in the files of that 114 thing today, and it looks like they have that. They're working on that. It looks like that's going to be built into the game if you can somehow toggle on hardcore or something.
Huh.
There's hardcore
Man.
assets. There's hardcore art assets in the build right now. Not the ones that we use, right? But
For sure.
It's gonna be so.
which
sick,
is
dude.
so crazy.
That's actually so exciting to see. Like, I can picture you in your car right now, Kargoz, in a video game, literally amped through the roof. I actually can.
Yeah,
And,
not
and
really.
before it's just a mobile version.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember the last time I actually went through one of the build files was when they were about to introduce server swaps and server transfers and like like based was it like when they were about to introduce paid transfers and like faction based faction based transfers where like if there's too little horde and a server doesn't let you transfer away the horde. I've actually haven't been on the build site since then though. It's been like over 2 years.
I don't think I've ever been on it. If I'm being completely honest, I don't think I've ever.
How do you peel through this, right? Because there's the build, brand submission, compiled at 10:14, so that's the latest build, right? Detected at 10:15, so that's today. Show details. How do you get through this? I'm gonna figure it out.
I just want to know what the chances are that it's actually going to make its way into the game on Fresh. Because if it's in the files, it's there, right? But like, what are the chances if it actually works versus they're just adding it to maybe test in one of the future patches of the beta, or you know what I mean? Like it might.
We're gonna
I
find
think
out.
there's like a 1% chance that they add code that they don't use. They don't add
True.
things they're not going to use. Like the classic team has been defined, I think, by like minimalism, which has been a bad thing in the past, but now is kind of a good thing because we look at this and it's really easy to see that they're obviously going to do something with this.
That's a
Because they're
great
adding
point.
shit. They very rarely add shit they do not use in classic. They do it all the time in retail, for sure, all the time. They add shit they don't use. Classic, they very rarely do it. It's possible because this is like a change.
Last time I talked with
We lost you,
Yeah, sure.
Kargoz. He's
Yep,
under.
sure.
He must be under a bridge in a video game.
in a
He's not
video
driving
game.
the car. He's a passenger.
Well, let's all know. Like it's a fact check. Kargoz has never driven a car in his life. He has a chauffeur. Let's be real.
Facts.
Of course.
Yeah.
I have Jenkins in the front seat.
Yeah, good old Jenkins is.
How would
Sure.
you guys?
A Kenyan dude named Jenkins.
Yo, but North, I actually was talking to the head CM guy, Divalore, about everything, and he was actually being super chill, going to bat for our community. I don't know if you heard about this, North, but we're getting like official CM support, like they're going to help us verify character data. But he also said that the whole dev team is excited to watch it, the Road to Rag and stuff. So I was just envisioning that maybe they went out to lunch one day and was like, "Hey, that actually would be kind of sick. What if we just did,
What if
what
we
if we
literally
just
took
did
the
this? What if we
15
just did
seconds
that?
that we needed to take to actually make it work?
Well, it's cool because it seems like it's a buff that they're adding, right? That's what to my understanding. It's like there's a lot of things that they're adding, but like there's a specific like buff for never dying, right? I'm trying to find it in here. Survivor of the Flames.
I don't
has
think
died.
so.
Has died.
It can't be a buff for not dying. It needs to be like a title or something. How you gonna get a buff for not dying? What's the buff gonna give you?
Well, here.
So,
let me-
I mean, it might be associated with
Sparkles?
something, but it's soul of iron, right? Like that is so cool. Soul of
Yeah,
iron,
it's
never
like-
known defeat.
It's super Iron Man-ish, right? Like it's very.
Yeah.
Here, chat. I'm showing you guys.
Well, the main one, North. Did you see? We have an engineer that works on our team with like Rested XP and stuff, and he was looking at everything. His theory is this: that when you kill Ragnaros with one life and you didn't die, you'll get a tabard, and the tabard has a spell effect associated with it that's called Survivor of Ragnaros. So you would, I don't know, like right click it or something, and it would do. It would just.
the
it would
old
do
TCG
something.
item, Tabard of the
Or
Flame,
use
has been
Sparkle.
modified in this build.
Yeah,
You just
it's got
glow
Tabard
orange.
of Flame.
See, I'm looking at
Tabard of Flame.
this description that says has died, right? So like I mean, you said that the CMs were going to help us like pull if we've ever died, right? But this looks like they're just adding it into the game. Like it's just going to be a command. Like you can just there's a modifier
Yeah.
now, right?
Maybe they were talking about it as a team saying, okay, we're going to provide like support, CM support, we'll budget this many hours for it. And then one guy was like, yo, I can just make that in like 2 seconds, right? And then they're like, oh, okay.
So I think that what they might do, right, based on this, right, we have Survivor of the Flames, Never Known Defeat, Soul of Iron. It might be that they create a specific server. I don't think this is out of the right, like out of the ordinary at all, because you guys are already planning on doing that. They know that you're planning on doing that. You're going to dedicate a specific server to it. So they might, in this specific server, have alterations to the point where
That would be
you
so
log
sick.
in, and you log in, you haven't died, you have Soul of Iron, right?
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
you lose that. Maybe right, like maybe they don't delete your
Yeah,
character.
when you
maybe
die, you lose
you
the
lose
buff.
that buff. You're no longer a solo.
Yeah,
player.
that's what I was telling the stream earlier. I said when you make a character, it's going to be like the Chrono Boon. You have a permanent buff that's just there, and if you die, that buff goes away.
Yeah.
I hope they code that well though, because someone's going to dispel someone. It's going to fall off.
Well, it's like that 40% buff that we have right now. We can't get rid of on the beta.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just going to be like just like that.
Longest time, it's like you cry in a one-way direction towards Blizzard, and nothing. It sort of feels like it's just a brick, and like it's like a breakthrough. Like they're actually doing cool stuff again.
It is. I have noticed a very distinct shift, and I was talking about this with Josh and Countdown to Classic. It feels like for the first time, and I want to get your guys' read on this because this is my read, that they understand, right, what makes the game cool in ways that they haven't before.
Yeah.
Well, because before, right, they released in Classic, they're like, oh, yes, let's throw batching in. It's like, well, I feel like you don't really get what's good about this, right? Like, I feel like you're missing something here. And there's I think there's like some mixed bags in terms of the experience, and some people think that, oh, they may not get it right, but on the shortened timetable, I think they do understand, right, like increasing the node spawns, trying to push people out of mage farming, out of instances into the world, right? Maybe a little mixed bag again with the summoning stones. I'm personally not a big fan of that, but right, like the gist of it, the messaging and the tone of the announcements, I think, indicate to me for the first time in really ever that they understand, I think, the thing at the center of the game. So that has me really, really excited.
Bro, there's seasonal WoW now, North. There's seasonal WoW. Did you ever think you'd see the day? Seasonal WoW.
You remember when you and I were talking about it? We're like, this would be the best thing for Fresh, right? This is the best Classic Plus, is have seasonal Classic Plus.
Mm-hmm.
And we laughed, and we were like, there's no way they ever do this. Right? There's no way in hell they ever do this. They might make some minor alterations where they re-release it without batching, but they'll do everything exactly the same.
Well, the majority of the successful games in today's market are seasonal based. I mean, and they see it with their own game, like Diablo 3, and then there's Path of Exile that's doing seasonal stuff. I mean, everything's seasonal, right? And I think this is I hate to say it, boys, but this is just like asking for a seasonal item shop. Season of Mastery, buy your Mastery Pass for $15. It comes with X, Y, and Z, right?
Here's a hot take. I would be milked and monetized if the community was understood and they would actually, they're listening to feedback, providing a high quality service. I don't mind paying more
And
personally. I mean,
supporting us, yeah.
me, but like that's fine. I mean, that's like the one Chipotle burrito bowl, like more, and then you get a good game. Imagine that. It's not even so much that that you have to pay a little bit more, but it's just them ruining the game versus making it better.
Yeah, if they gotta milk us a little bit, right? Like if they gotta fucking tell the corporate overlords, hey, we need to make some money on this thing. I'm all for making some money if the game's and quality fucking improves. And with this, clearly it has, right? But they don't even need to do that, right? So long as they're getting people to sub, right? And this is gonna get people to sub, they win, right? This is a win. This is a dub. This is easy money.
I'm waiting on the day there's a season. Yeah. We were talking about this earlier, but I'm waiting on a day there's a season. Because I'm already thinking of like what they could do with seasons. A season where every character that you get to 60, there's a prestige system like Call of Duty. You get to 60, you can choose to go back to level 1 with a 10% bonus experience rate and like plus 1% to every stat that you have. And then you just keep going, right?
Like a prestige system.
Yeah, like a prestige system, bro. And then you have like the top end guilds that are like, they've leveled their character 1 to 60 20 times. They've all got 20% bonus stats.
That would be so fucking toxic.
Bro, I'm just trying to make it to 60 right now without dying. Bro.
I'm not talking about hardcore.
All this extra shit.
I'm not talking about hardcore. I'm just saying, like in general, it would be sick to have a prestige system.
Would that be sick, dude? I would literally just be playing the game 24/7 every fucking day.
That's the point. That's what they want.
I'd be enslaved to the game. I would literally have an
they
IV
win
next to my desk.
Right? They win. Boom. That's literally what they like. That's
they
the
just
point.
Need people to sub, bro. They need people to play every hour of every day. Don't need to destroy my social life, bro.
It'd be sick though. But by the time you got your third 60, right? You'd be like going up with 30% plus the whatever they end up 40% XP bonus. It is flat basically.
Oh, true. If they increase your XP, that wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. Like you'd get a 10% every time you prestiged, right? So like on your 10th prestige, you'd be leveling at like 400%. speed compared to normal classic era. It'd be kind of cool.
And the fact that it's seasonal. And okay, so did you play the beta at all, North?
Yeah.
So, you know, top right, they have that buff there, right? That says bonus event. I think it verbatim says that, right? Bonus event, Seasons of Mastery.
Yeah,
That is such a nice touch in my mind too, because a lot of the no changes crowd, where I would put myself in that boat. You know, at the end of the day, I love the game as is in its original state, and I'd rather have that than like some fucked up like Frankenstein of a game. You know, if I had to choose between one or the other. But Era will exist, and I know we have the manpower and like reach to get a server jump started if we ever wanted to back on Era. You know, we'd do an artificial fresh or something. We would somehow do it, but the fact that on the beta they have this little thing where they make it seem like Winter's Veil or Brewfest or some kind of passing seasonal thing as opposed to a permanent change to the game is such a nice touch to me, because then I have an open mind about it and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, like this is just going to be this is going to be a temporary thing. You know, it's not forever. And just like with private servers, every private server is a little bit different. Remember, you'd be like, oh, how did Kronos have this scripted? Or like, you know, oh, on Northdale it was like this. And you know, you're thinking about the different seasons of the different seasons, it would almost be the same. Like they're just taking a page out of the private server books a bit. And,
for sure, right? Like making fresh, honest to God, right? Fresher, right? Like, which is just, it's a good thing. It really is such a good thing to have like some level of difference. And private servers, I don't think did it intentionally, right? But they were always improving their launches, and they were improving their scripts, and they were improving, right, like, you know, like how certain, you know, like eras and itemization was handled, and so you had different things happening at different times. Well, so like Northdale was like a very, very, you know, accelerated timeline versus Lightbringer, which was much slower, and so you didn't have like certain item changes at certain times, so it made a lot more, right, like sense to be a longer game versus the shorter one. So I think that kind of thing is really intelligent if they do it well, and it seems like at least they're starting off on the right foot.
What was that debuff called, or the?
Just noticed that the game
thing it was like iron or
now.
Something. Born in Iron or something like that. Was that what it was called? The Iron.
Soul of Iron.
Soul of Iron. So like, imagine, I'm picturing like on character creation, there's a toggle box next to where you type your name, and it says like iron-bound character, or you know, something related like hardcore or not. Just like Diablo, when you make a character, you can choose, you know, expansion, classic, hardcore, seasonal, you know, whatever. And then if you make that character, you have that permanent debuff that says you've never died. And then when you die, it just goes away. You're just a normal character on the server. And then boom, that's it. That's all they needed to do. And it's best of both worlds, right? You've got anyone that wants to play and raid and do all that stuff. What's up?
Oh, so it's not delete.
Yeah, it's not delete. It's just you are no longer.
I don't think they're gonna have a delete thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't think they would.
Shit.
They might.
Shout out to those who are still going to delete.
Hell yeah,
Still
bro.
delete, yeah.
Wait, how do you guys
the one
feel
thing
about
that fucks
that?
me up, the
Delete.
one thing that fucks me up about hardcore, and I'm curious what you guys think. The one thing that's always fucked me up, has always made me sad, even though I've never gotten this high, is because I've only gotten level 24, and then I stopped leveling. Didn't die because I'm a boss. But the fact that you can't do the Lincoln quest.
I love it. I love that you
I
can't
hate
do
that.
it. Well, you just because there's Abyss offhand for your mage.
Well, yeah, but there's a boomerang. The boomerang's cool. Like, it's also a cool quest chain. Like,
Yeah, that's
Zelda
true.
reference. I feel like there should be an exception for that quest. I feel like that quest shouldn't count as a death.
I mean, we can do. You can do it up. You just can't finish the whole quest chain. You can do most of it, and then you just can't
do
do.
the end, though.
Yeah, you can't do the end. It is kind of lame. It's kind of shitty, but you know, if you die, you die. We had to set a hard rule.
The sacrifice. Well, like,
Yeah.
are we really hurting anyone by like, oh, you can literally use this item that kills you once in Teneris, right? Like.
Yeah, well, I mean, back then you got to remember too. We were doing verification with video review, and we were submitting Blizzard tickets and they would tell us how many times we died.
Oh wow.
So if you
back in the good old.
Yeah, they stopped doing it. Eventually they said
stopped doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, they started saying they were gonna ban us if we kept asking.
What the hell?
Yeah, but like,
What do you guys think about?
Oh, go ahead.
No, what do you guys think about the no delete though? Like, I know that's how Path of Exile does it, but isn't that actually a big part of the spice of the content stakes and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean,
It
you
would
can
be
still
sick as
delete
well
it.
if there wasn't like, if it literally like you died, literally booted you out to the character select screen, had like some
Yeah.
animation.
Mhm.
What I
Literally,
like to
has,
say is,
character
as soon as you hit
"Ugh."
zero, as soon as you hit 0 HP, you just immediately go to the character screen. Or maybe it'll let you think about your shit for 5 minutes, and then after that it kicks you.
Instead of release spirit, it's
yeah, it just says you're garbage or whatever.
Yeah,
and
this
taunts you for a few minutes,
this might be TOS, but they should just give you a permanent title that says pussy right in front of your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like my week where that says stop dying.
Yeah, makes you want to delete your character. You know what I mean?
Dude, you can choose to play off with the title pussy before you're dead.
Yeah, just right when you die, the release button is a delete button. You just press that when that gives you 5 minutes to press the button. If you don't, it deletes it for you. You press it, instant delete.
There should be.
It would
There
be a
should
hardcore
be.
server, and then when you died, they would give you a button to server transfer off to like another regular server if they wanted to do it that way.
The Outcast server, and then in Northshire Abbey, that server, there's a girl ringing a bell. Shame, shame, shame. Like,
Yeah.
That's a nice touch.
But yeah, I think it's good. I think it's a good thing. We'll see. Of course we'll have to wait and see, right? What comes of this new discovery. And I'm sure it'll show up by the time the beta ends. It's actually the first time I'm interested in playing the beta. I haven't wanted to play the beta. It's the same exact thing I've been doing for like years now. But now, I mean, if they're going to add in this cool new stuff, maybe in a couple patches from now on the beta, or, you know, shit, I'm down.
I mean, it seems like you are, you know, on some level starving for things to do, because I don't know if this was correct, but are you leveling a hardcore character that only punches things and
naked warrior, no weapons, yeah. That's my off-stream character.
That's how I feel.
So I'm leveling. I'm really leveling a rogue. That's my off-stream character. But since it was before F's in chat, I didn't want to like cut a 2-hour section and make it the rogue. You know, for verification. So like basically,
forget trying a normal warrior. Let's just get it naked and do fist first.
What possessed you to?
Well, Voivod did it naked on a warrior with weapons, so I figured I would just do it without weapons. No, he did it with
and
any
it
weapons.
took him like a year, 9 months, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
And like 12
Voivod's also crazy, so.
Yeah,
and he plays like 18 hours a day, bro. It's gonna take so long to do that. It's crazy. And it was all turtles, bro.
Hey, I'm level 14.
Turtles.
I'm level 14 right now. I haven't died yet, dude. I'm living the dream. I'm living my best dwarf life. It's just something, because I know I'm gonna grind a lot. It's just something I made so I can like right click a trog while I'm watching people stream or watching Netflix or something, you know.
I feel like it's more complicated than that, though.
Like when you want a game but not game.
But if someone runs out of range, like say you're level like 30 or something, right? Someone runs out of range, you can't like intercept them to stop them.
Yeah,
you can't them to stop them. So I feel like you have to be dialed in, because if something goes wrong, you're just dead.
Yeah, and I mean, I think I accepted that when I made the character, but like the thing that I have this theory, and I've talked about it on F's in chat before. We have a lot of achievements in hardcore, a shit ton of achievements, and there's actually like I don't want to say diminishing return, but there kind of is. Like, the more difficult you make it for yourself, the easier hardcore actually becomes, because you're limiting your options to the point to where everything you do is safe.
Yeah, but at that point, is the run even impressive if you're sitting there farming green mobs the entire way up?
100%.
Besides
because
the
it's
willpower of patience?
Yeah, it's no longer a challenge of difficulty, it's a challenge of willpower and patience.
Yeah, but I mean,
So like if you think about it, right? Like imagine doing a character that can't Hellstone, can't Hearth, can't use flight paths, can't do quests, can't kill anything but beasts, right? Naked, one spell, no talents. Like the more shit you add on to the run, the easier the run gets, because eventually you're just gonna be killing green boars the entire way. I feel like
those are the boring runs, though. Those are just ones I don't want to watch.
Yeah, but here's why.
Mobs,
I mean, in the same way that the monks, right? Like the monks that would starve themselves for like months at a time, or like sit in the middle of like, you know, like on top of a fire for like 10 days or whatever. That's boring, right? But it's you know, it's difficult. It's an achievement.
Here's why I would want to do it though, Crix, is because every time me and you get into a discussion. Anytime me and you get into a discussion about it, I could tell you, well, I did it with all of these restrictions. And then you'd say, yeah, but that's lame. And then I'd say, well, then fucking do it. And then you'd be like, no. Right?
Well, like, you can already, you've made 60 already.
Well, just because you have a willingness.
Everybody can still do that right now.
Yeah. True. That's actually true.
I feel like just because you have a willingness to do a thing that other people are unwilling to do, in part because it's incredibly boring, isn't necessarily like a, you know, like a haha, I've done this thing, right? Like,
It's just me, and I'm just a sadist. At the end of the day, that's kind of
fair,
what it just
right? Like
comes
that's
down
but
to.
own that, right? Like
Yeah,
own
yeah,
that.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know? Like,
I
you should own that.
literally just like to hate my life.
No, fair enough. I'm curious what you guys think. Should
Masochist.
they, in the event that they do this kind of thing, right? If they have, if they're adding back these things, would you be fine with them adding like an achievement panel?
Yeah,
Right?
100%.
Like the Wrath achievement panel and like achievements for vanilla stuff. Even notwithstanding the hardcore.
Yeah,
thing,
that would
we
be
have other
sick. That's
achievements.
kind of like a no changes change.
Yeah, I'd be down. It doesn't affect gameplay at all.
People say that achievements, what is it called? Gatekeep people, but at the same time, there's already stuff like Warcraft logs, and there's titles and stuff. So people already gatekeep each other. Like we're already living in the age of perfect information, and all that stuff. So
That's such a
This is
great
the era
point.
when
play.
people are gonna start, if they had achievements, they're gonna start like, oh, where's your cutting edge Ragnaros? You didn't kill it in the first week, bro. Like, you can't
Mhm.
join our guild, Like,
Yo, what's your Raider.io for
Yo,
my molten core,
what if
man?
you look at a title though, guys, in game, and it said, what does it say in the builds? What if it said Survivor of I forgot the name of it. They put
so
a name
it's
of it.
Survivor of the Flames.
Yeah, but
Yes.
imagine being in that run and dying, and then all of your friends get it, and you died because you DI'd the tank and saved the entire raid. You know what I mean?
Same
Like,
amount of characters of Champion of the Naru. Champion of the Naru is pretty long. So Survivor of the Flame. Could it say like Kargoz, Survivor of the Flame?
Yeah, Survivor of
Yeah.
the Flames.
yeah, yeah,
Bro, they have long titles that are like 2 lines.
they do.
It like drops a line
Yeah.
down, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, and my name's like
Do they
13
actually?
characters. Yeah,
And like retail, yeah, and
I
retail,
don't-
the retail
do they?
titles get ridiculous.
Well, but I have like of the 4 wins and like some of the like some of the more ridiculous ones. I don't know of any of them that are 2 lines. 2-line titles or retail. Wow.
yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to see. This is the first time I've actually been mildly interested in anything coming out of the beta. So I'm excited to see like what they're doing, because they're going to clearly make way more changes too, right? They're not going to stop at what they've done now on the beta or what's been data mined, right? They're going to do more. It's going to be interesting to see if the more that they do is going to end up being better or worse for hardcore.
That's
You know that they added a thing in there too. North is gonna hate this, but there's like a new buff or something called Endless Dead. You'll see it in there. It's got a weird name to it, and it basically makes the mobs immune to slow and roots. So that's how they're gonna counter the mage boosting. You can't slow and root stuff, or
In
all the
dungeons?
mage nutty stuff you can do.
Yeah.
They're
That's,
gonna have like a special buff on them.
I think that's a dumb change.
says the mage.
Not for. Wait, here's the thing, right? Like not for. Maybe this is the solution to like farming.
Yo,
and
Esquire,
science.
Esquire's
the
in
mage.
chat right now. He's like, "That's dumb as
The other
fuck."
mage.
Yeah, no shit, Esquire.
Esquire, wait, Esquire doesn't like it. Fuck. Do I like it now? No. But I actually, I'm gonna amend this, and it's not because Esquire's agreeing with me, but it's gonna seem that way. But no. I actually, right. So my solution was, and I was talking about this on Countdown to Classic with Josh, was just make all XP 0, but it doesn't solve the change of people farming mobs in dungeons, which I still think is an issue, right? And so maybe this is only a problem though because it makes fly hacking better, so like those people can still fly hack under the mobs probably and just like spam arcane explosion or whatever they were doing before, and so like fly hack bots become a better instance farming method than other methods, but
Yeah,
I think this is probably good because it
So
prevents
here's-
you're not gonna be able to like AoE farm shit in like
here's where I
in, like-
disagree, like
in,
heavy
like
though,
dire maul
right?
shit.
This is my take on it is, I look at this the same way as I look at evade bugs and mob pathing. You can hop over a fence and the mob, like just the typical shit that mages abuse normally, right? That I know there's a lot of people that hate on that shit, but that is what makes classic for some people like in the demographic that are like me, right? Like the fact that the game is kind of broken in some ways, and you can exploit that if you're good enough or you're knowledgeable enough to know about it.
Cheating?
I don't think it's cheating at all. I think it's,
Oh.
you know what I mean? Like, I just think if you know that there's an evade spot available in the Dead Mines at this one spot, right? And you can utilize that and the abilities to your class. Like, I did this challenge before I started playing hardcore in classic, where I soloed every dungeon on a warlock, every dungeon in the game. I did them all by myself, and it was fun for me because I got to go in there and like experiment with evade spots and where I can path mobs at to get dooms off and on longer pulls, and like I just enjoy that about classic.
I think there are ways, and I don't think it's invalid, right? Like, to be clear, right? Like a lot of people and people have accused me of this in the past, so I'm trying to be clear about it, right? I'm not saying that is an invalid way of playing the game, but because you can play that way, right? Because that's opened up to you, it allows other people to play in a degenerate enough way that it ruins the game and the culture of the game enough for almost everyone else, right? So you have these situations in which, right, you can farm the end boss of, just an example of Dire Maul, right? Of Dire Maul North. And so, right, you can just, sort of run left, right, like that maybe shouldn't be the case, or it should be harder, because it, it creates a situation in which things become less valuable than they otherwise would be. So like farming dungeons for large brilliant shards becomes less valuable because hunters have an access to all of these blues. And gold becomes less valuable because they have access to these blues that they don't even have to disenchant. They can vendor them because they vendor for so much, and they get all these potions, etc. Right? So I think that those kinds of exploits, like even if it's not an exploit, right? I think that kind of thing changes the culture for the worse in a way where you can't really unwind it.
I kind of disagree though, because if you're Blizzard, if I'm Blizzard right now and I want to actually address mage boosting and I actually want to address clever use of game mechanics, right? My go-to thing would be insta-ban bots and insta-ban gold buyers. It's not the mages that are AoE boosting people, it's the people that are buying gold from the bots and the, you know what I mean? That to pay the mages to do the runs. Like if a mage was making reasonable gold per hour doing AoE, like massive AoE pulls, and it wasn't influenced by economy that's fucked by gold buyers. It's the same with GDKP. Like I hate GDKP, but it would be so dope if there was no bots and gold buyers, right?
I think there's an issue of like, walking and chewing gum at the same time, right? Like I don't think that necessarily this to me, the only reason this feels bad, and I would agree with Esquire, right, is that it's shitty that it's essentially removing the ability from our talent trees for instances, right? It's really cool as a mage, right? Like when it's a lot of what you bring to the dungeon to people that come into a dungeon and control the mobs. That we might
also lose some serious hardcore players if you cannot slow the mobs in a dungeon.
For sure, right? Like, because like I like you might, right? Like if that's the case, I don't know if I would play mage. I might play like hunter or something else, right? Because like mage's survivability, right? If they can't be snared, and snares I believe include roots. I'm not sure if that's true. Snare might just be slow. I forget the actual the terminology. It might be mobilization. Anyway, if you can't slow mobs though, right? Cone of Cold and Blizzard have no effect. Frostbolt has no effect on these mobs, and that, right? Like that's a lot of the fantasy of mages being able to slow shit. Right, like especially in classic, and so that's really dumb. My proposition was just, hey, make it so that there's not, make it so you don't get XP, right? You can still AoE farm these dungeons. I think that is still kind of degenerate when people like go into Dire Maul and they like spam AoE Dire Maul shit. I'd rather them be out in the world because I think that's what makes the game good, and I think instances make the game in a lot of cases worse, right? So I like that they're trying to make it so that you can't farm in there at all, but it doesn't address other farms, things like things like runs.
I don't know if I ever got your take on the WoW token, North. Are you like pro WoW token, or would you be like
absolutely not? Absolutely not. I mean, like gold is actually valuable, right? In classic, it purchases power.
I can tell you right now, 100% fact.
Yeah, retail does not. Like it doesn't purchase power in nearly the same way. Like it's so minuscule that it doesn't even matter that much. Same thing with TBC, right? Like TBC, to a certain extent, it does. Like the first 5,000 gold you get purchases power. And then after that, it's nothing, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you hear that they're increasing the amount of herbs and mining nodes in the world too? Maybe it's easier to farm up everything, and then there will be less reason to buy gold, and then maybe it'll get better.
For sure, but I don't even think like people buy gold and because in part because they don't want to play the game, right? Like so it's like they don't want to play the game, and that way they don't want to farm gold. And I get that on some level, right? So you're still gonna have gold buyers, and I think we'd obviously ban the gold buyers. And ban the gold sellers more importantly, right? But if you remove this kind of degeneracy where it can occur out like in instances in this farming, right? I think you have to address, if you're going to do this, I think it's way more important to address rogue pickpocket farming in BRD, because you can literally just sit AFK with like a script running where you just like pickpocket one mob and just do it. Like if you have enough bots running, it just makes you way more money than you're spending because it doesn't even have to walk around and do fancy shit. It's just to wait for the actual pickpocket to respawn, and then they're doing it 24 hours a day and they never log off. Right, and I feel like that would be probably pretty easy to ban out, but they don't do that. Instead, they're like, oh, well, let's stop the mage farming. Sure, maybe you do want to stop the mage farming, but also let's deal with these other people who are fly hacking in instances, who are fly hacking the Lotus, who are like fly hacking in Zul'Karub, right? Who are pickpocket farming with 1 billion bots. I feel like there are way more important issues to solve before this. So, as much as this is like maybe a step in the right direction, I feel like it's a misstep. I think there are other clever ways of doing it, right? Remove mob drops. Just remove the mob drops entirely. Make the XP 0. Make the only thing that drops fucking, shit in the raid or in the dungeon. Make it the bosses, right? And so, like, yeah, that'll feel weird and bad, but it doesn't feel as weird and bad as, like, slows not working on every dungeon mob.
Yeah, can't they
I don't know,
just,
that feels
like,
weird.
not give you loot from it?
Yeah, they could do
Or
that.
just have them not drop loot?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a certain
honestly, if they
level.
really care about mage boosting, they could just make a diminishing return on the amount of XP you receive if you have a level 60 in your group. Like,
Or make it so
let's
people
say
can't
you've
do
got
it
a
all.
group of level 40s and there's a level 60 mage in your group. Those level 40s get a 1000% penalty to their XP.
or they get 0, right?
Yeah, or they get 0. Yeah, they just straight up just
Yeah,
don't
you
get
think it's
XP.
like
But
a-
I think the thing that doesn't solve, that Blizzard potentially would want to solve, is that doesn't solve leveling on fresh in dungeon groups, dungeon and spell cleaving.
Fuck
And
it.
I think
Don't
that's-
like I hate dungeon spell cleaving anyway.
No, but it doesn't fix
Like-
that. So it doesn't, right? Like I agree. I don't like it, right? Like it's
Oh, yeah, you're saying that people are gonna just
doesn't
do that
fix
to level, yeah.
yeah. Whereas
But, I
the
mean, that's
slow
a small
change,
timeline, right?
Oh,
the slow change does fix it, but I worry about this, right? It doesn't change the fact that like melee cleave could still be okay, but with the XP change, melee cleave is gonna be better for quests. So maybe you do edge it out in that way, but this completely kills that in a way that I think is compelling, right? I would like there to be no spell cleaves for like a fresh. I think that's bad and stupid. So, what was up,
I agree.
Kargoz? What were you saying?
Yo, did you hear they're doing this, North? Dungeon quests and elite quests are also going to get like massive XP buff as well. They're trying to encourage people to actually do dungeons together as a 5-man, like when it's at level and appropriate. And like they're adding this dungeon finder tool, which is a little monk-ass, right? But it's to encourage tanks and healers to queue. And if you queue, like you would be rewarded with like a burst of XP bonus afterwards, similar to what they do in retail. And then it would, you would get in it like. So even if you're trying to play really efficiently, you would want to do like Wailing Caverns or SM or something because you get massive XP from the dungeon quests. What do you think about that?
I think this is a really good change, but right, like I think that they're right, like so my recommendation earlier, right, and it looks like they're on some level taking this. I'm curious, are they increasing it beyond 40%, or like is it just increasing it also by 40%? Is it just the
I
same?
mean,
thing,
it was supposed to only be 25%.
for sure, right? But like, are they
It's gonna
doing it
be
in line with that, or are they doing it even further?
Yeah.
We don't know.
And probably even further, probably like 100%.
So I that was my recommendation, like right, and I would stick by that, right? I think increasing it further for dungeon stuff, and then removing, right, like making it ridiculous. Maybe make it 3 times as much XP from dungeon quests, and then you remove all of the mob XP,
Ooh.
right? And then maybe at
Ooh,
60,
yeah.
It's kind of like what it is on retail, like a little bit. Like
exactly.
The quests give you like really good experience, but you get like absolute shit experience from the mobs.
Exactly.
might be
so
doing
you're
that.
encouraged. You're encouraged to do it once, right? Which everyone should while leveling, right? You should do Uldaman once. You should do Zul'Farrak once. You should do all these things, or at least have the option of doing them, and then people will run them because they're such good XP. And then it prevents people from being like, oh, well, let me go AOE farm in Zul'Farrak. You don't need to stop them from being slowed. You can just make it so that they give no XP. Mages could then still AOE farm in dungeons for gold, raw gold, but that's not even that good. Right? That doesn't do that much. If you up
It's
the
just a
herb
perk
spawns,
of playing the class at that point.
yeah, I think that maybe there could be a way of fixing it. Maybe if you're 60, but then people would be weird about it, right? Like if you're level 60, and that was the era in which you could not then get loot or something, people would just stop at 59 and they would AoE farm Zul'Farrak. If it gave 0 XP, they'd do it at 59 and they would just AoE there and they'd get money that way. So people are gonna find some way to circumvent it. I don't think removing all drops instances is the solution. So this snare thing might be a better solution because it solves the issue of mages farming in dungeons. But I think that maybe
I'm
they
not
should
sure
just
if
push
it's gonna
people out.
matter. To be
I
honest,
think they
if
should
you
push
could-
people out with other things.
If they're just doing a seasonal thing, like I mean, to take it, kind of bring it back to the hardcore aspect too. If this is literally just a seasonal thing, like and it's just an event that's happening every year now. They're just going to wipe and make new fresh servers with new differences. I don't think any of this actually matters that much. If you know that your character loses basically all value after a year of playing, like, does it matter anymore? Are people even going to want to buy gold, or why do people care how they level? They're just going to raid for a year on an accelerated timeline, and then it's going to be a new server, right?
It's still about like where you want to push incentives, because I think a lot of classic, where it is better and sometimes worse than other games, and I think this is true of like just game design in general, is where you put the incentives for the things that are. So like people will do the things that you give them incentives to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
They won't just do things that are fun, because people are weird and they'll min-max the fun out of their own fucking game for God knows what reason. But they do it because they want to be optimal. You can prevent that by making fun things optimal, right? And when you increase the herb spawns, when you increase the dungeon XP, when you prevent mages from boosting, right? You make the fun thing optimal. Boosting isn't fun. It's not fun at all, right? I'm sure you guys are hardcore
it's a
players.
convenience versus fun
for
factor.
Sure, right? Yeah, it's a convenience.
That's what hardcore is, though. Hardcore is aligning the incentives to play sweaty and the incentive.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? Like, so it's exactly that idea, right? You want to align the things that make the game fun with doing good things, right? Like doing quality things, doing awesome things. And so I think that's the balance that you have to strike. And I think that increasing, right, like herb spawns and stuff, that's a great start, because you take people out of the dungeons, right, out of the Dire Maul West Farm, out of the Dire Maul North Farm. You take them out of that, and they're out in the world competing with Joe Bob, McGee for whatever item that they need, right? Be it an herb spawn, be it a whip-a-root tuber, be it a rich thorium vein.
Mm-hmm.
And so if they make those alterations, I think it helps the game long term. Maybe not as much for hardcore, because hardcore, right, like, again, has a different like sort of flow. You guys have these rules anyway in place to prevent sort of shitty gameplay, and I think that's really good. But if Blizzard could do that for everyone, right? If Blizzard could encourage people to play more like the way that you guys play, I think that would be best for everyone. Even if it's hey, we have less options now. I can't play the way that I wanted. Well, you playing quote unquote, being that you sit and marauding all day long and you get boosted, that's degenerate. That hurts everyone. Even if in the short term you're like, I get gold. Ultimately, it kills the game around you, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, right.
Oh, we lost Kargoz.
Right.
I think the only surefire way to get rid of the mage boosting thing is just to delete the mage class out of the game, to be honest.
Facts, true. I agree. Get him out.
I think it's the safest thing we can agree that we need to do.
Get him out of here.
It's just hard delete that class.
Yeah. I think we should probably
to a better time mage or something.
We should probably get into death clips too. I think we've been baiting the chat for a long time. There's people that are gonna eat us alive. Crix just left. Everyone's just leaving us, North.
Unlucky.
Yo, North, are you gonna be the new co-host for F's in chat tonight? I guess.
I mean, if I need to be. Crix is back. There we go.
God damn it, Crix came back. Yo, I thought North was gonna co-host with us tonight. Then, Crix.
Unlucky.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I think we should get to the chat. Thanks. I appreciate your input too, though, North. I do a lot. I think it was a good discussion.
Yeah.
Sure. And I'm down to have more discussions like this on future episodes as well. Because there's going to be a lot more things surfacing about the beta as it approaches nearer and Seasons Mastery approaches nearer. I think it's safe to say it's going to release this year. Hopefully.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's going to be like November, December.
You think November? I gotta move, man. I gotta move.
So does
conveniently
Kargoz.
around when Final Fantasy expansion's coming out.
Moving truck.
I think it's gonna be soon, dude. I think it's gonna be soon. The
some
road
people
drag.
said that. I have some people, right? Like, I think latest probably January. But a lot of people were saying November as well. But they haven't even really put in the things that they're gonna change about the game. I don't even think they know what they're gonna change about.
Yeah.
Do they though?
I think it'll be.
Are you not putting it past Blizzard just to be like, here you go, guys?
I mean,
Final Fantasy expansion is tomorrow. Here's ours first.
But I try and operate, like, I think a lot of WoW players operate in a realm of pessimism and cynicism, and I get why, right? They've been burned, and I can understand it. But understanding why people are pessimistic is not the same as justifying it. I don't think people should be pessimistic. I think that's a really bad way to live. I think it makes people unhappy. Mm-hmm. So I try not to live that way. I try and right? I try and look for the good stuff, right? I try and be hopeful. I try and be optimistic,
Yeah,
if not pessimistic.
you
right?
can be the counterweight to me then, because I'm a living cesspool of negativity about just about everything, dude. Yo, Crix just broke his mic stand. Don't order the same one if you get a new one, Crix. Don't order the same one Samwise got because he's been waiting for 5 months for it to show up in the mail.
Oh, mine's a really good one. I don't install it. I move my mouse to my thing too much. I broke my TV. I don't want to talk about it.
I'm down. I'm down to get into some death clips though. I think Kargoz is around.
This
North,
River's
do you want to
dead.
do you
Is
want
he
to
alive?
guest? Do you want to guest in here on some death clips, dude?
I'd be happy to. I mean, if you'll have me.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I don't want to intrude.
No, you're not intruding. At
Although
all.
I already have intruded, so did I not want to intrude? That's a lie. I did want to intrude. Okay, let me be honest.
No. This is great. It's not every day that you get to have a discussion with a lot of the boys all at once. We try and do F's in chat every Friday. It doesn't happen every Friday, but this is my favorite time of the week for this reason. So North, the way we do this, and I told Crix already, he's been around forever with F's, is I'm sharing my screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to play death clips from the hardcore community, and we are going to discuss them.
Oh yeah.
And this is going to help everybody that has never been here for an F's in chat before. They're going to understand more about what to avoid for the road to rag, things of that nature. There's going to be lessons that are learned. There's going to be all kinds of funny ass shit. We have a ton of death clips tonight, dude.
Hell yeah.
Like an actual absurd amount of death clips. I pulled up a couple of them already. And I think we should just jump into it, if I'm being honest, because there's too many.
Get it?
Dude. There's too many. So the first thing we normally do, North, is we analyze the screen we're looking at.
Is it blurry to you, North?
No, it's not blurry to me.
Is your internet just clapped right now, or what?
No, it should be fine. They'll probably fix it when I play it. Go ahead.
You could pull up the stream if you want.
Oh, you're fine.
Stream has it, yeah.
I have both up. You're good.
This is a TBC hardcore death, Crix. You're gonna know a lot more about TBC than I am.
I already know. I probably can guess what the elite killed this person. Probably.
The elite
There's an elite around here?
it patrols, right?
Leader,
He's on the north side. He's on the horde side. There's a patrol on the horde side? My god, I know nothing about leveling.
Yeah, there's an elite that pats around these what are they called, ballistas or some shit?
Yeah, on a wolf.
Yo, Chris.
It's gotta be right. Like it's gotta be the elite. There's no other way they see it like
Chris.
the elite because he has full health. He's got a potion off cooldown. He's got flurry procs. He's got his weapons down.
Bro,
like,
am I right
he's
or am I wrong?
I don't know. I haven't seen the clip yet. Let's watch it.
Oh,
I don't just watch the clips. I don't pre-watch the clips all the time.
I haven't seen any of these. I don't even watch my own.
I can tell you, I died here on the beta when TBC came out, and I was leveling my tune.
Yeah, you can
He's even
pull a little
looking
bit too much
too.
over here too.
He's scared.
Yeah, you can pull a
right?
little
Like,
bit
he's
too
looking over his
He comes
shoulder.
out from behind probably and just comes up and starts whooping on him right now too.
Oh, he's to the left. He's to the left, isn't he?
This is when you think you're. This is when you
He's
think
gotta
you're
be.
safe. Yeah, he's coming
This
from
feels
behind
bad
and
'cause
you
you're
think-
level
you think you're
60,
nice and
bro.
safe. Yeah, oh, you're like, oh my gosh, I got 8. Oh, I got my last medal. Oh fuck yeah, dude, I'm ready to go. Let's go turn this quest in. I gotta kill one more.
Low
Get,
mana. Okay,
get like
he's
2
playing
more
safe.
bloods.
He's playing safe, man.
He's not playing safe. He should be zoomed out more and looking around. That's not
That's
playing
facts.
safe.
That's facts.
He's looking one way.
He
and
doesn't
zooming
have his
in.
head on a swivel. He's his
Boom.
head on a swivel.
Right there.
Oh no!
Right there. Right there, bro.
Wait,
Look at that. You can't even do nothing. You can't even do nothing. You can't do nothing. Look, no target
he-
dummy. You can't do shit.
He came out from the
Dead.
clearly from the woodworks, man. Like he literally
Oh,
came
he's-
out from behind the siege weapon. That's bullshit, dude.
You know the worst part is he's like 3 quests in, bro. He just got that lens.
Yo, was he sitting and eating when he got hit? Was it an insta crit because he
Yeah,
had,
look at this.
he was sitting
Just
and
got
eating?
his last medal.
Yo,
He finally got the
Harding.
last medal, the annoying quest.
It's important
Less
to
than-
notice, guys. This is a level 60 death, dude. This is 8 to 10 days played time, bro. Pumped.
Lesson number 1 right here. Zoom out all the way. There's no need to be zoomed in.
It
that
comes
far.
from around the siege weapon.
Yeah, he
That's
comes
so
around the
BS.
He
front
just
of
walks
it.
around it all.
That's
He walks behind them all.
ridiculous to
That's
be
why
a-
he's so dangerous.
I think the real lesson here, to be honest, and I'm curious what you guys think. I think the real lesson is, why in God's name are you a Tauren right there? You should have predicted. Okay, you should have predicted that this death would have happened from level 1. You roll orc, you roll orc shaman. Okay, you resist that
resist
stun. You
it.
drop the earth bind. You live. That's literally a player error. Okay.
He had a
Literally-
target dummy. He's spamming target
Player
dummy. Right now.
error.
He's spamming target dummy right now. Oh, that hurts so bad.
Yo, is this a
is why
6-second stun?
People always shit talk. People shit talk TBC, but I think TBC Outlands is very hard for hardcore. And I think
Yeah,
if more people
100%.
play TBC, they would die all the time now.
Look at this.
So
See, he
many
gets
things can kill
dazed,
you in the
right?
blink of an eye.
This is a 6-second stun. 7-second stun. You see this DST?
7
Like,
seconds. What the hell?
Yeah, spine
you're
breaker,
just
bro.
fucked, bro.
He
Like,
broke
it's-
his spine. He breaks your spine.
I mean,
That's
his
what he does.
spine
He
is
breaks his spine,
legitimately
right there.
broken. Yeah.
Yo, you
That's
hate
the-
to see it, boys. So what we do
You
now?
And ironically, it's the DST emblem, and this is an enhancement shot.
And it's so like you see the 7-second duration, but it is an 8-second stun. It instantly
Oh
ticks
my
down to 7.
god, bro. So what we
And
do
just to
now,
throw it in
typically,
his face,
boys.
he ran back to where he came from, just started walking casually over. his dead
So
body.
fucked up, dude. So what we typically do now, North?
Who
is
the
it
fuck is that?
Oh, is there a thing on the
Game,
thing?
dude. You know he
He did. He asked who it was.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you have a sub to the channel, you can hit this nice little F button that we have. If not, you just dump a normal F in the chat. We don't discriminate against people who are subbed or not. It's just a widely known fact that if you're subbed to the channel, you're 10 times a better person than if you're not. If that makes sense. But if you're subbed to Crix, you're also pretty cool. Oh, Crix, this is gonna be, you know, yeah, I'm gonna need some energy, Crix, dude. You tired, bud? You're
No, I'm
you're
just
zonked, bro.
For some reason, I'm just ripped out of my mind right now.
he's ripped out of his mind because his TBC.
I'm enjoying my life.
He's sad now.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
happened to your
no
TBC
clapping right
guild?
now. Whoa, we didn't collapse. Oh no,
Wait,
our
wait,
GM
wait.
left, so we thought it was collapsing, but we're
Insidious is
we're
still
collapsing
alive?
now. Oh yeah, we're full clearing in 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Oh, very nice.
240, 240.
Barkings was the problem. Very nice.
I don't want to say
love-
that, but
You
yeah,
love
just
to-
some people
no,
still
I'll
up and
say
it's
it
just,
for you. No, I'm kidding.
I think Abide was the problem.
Abide's back. He came back.
I know he's the
filled spot.
problem. He's the problem. I'm telling you, bro. Before it happens, Abide's gonna fucking Abide, bro. Watch out for that guy.
It's gotta be the Wind Devil here, right? That's the only.
This
Death
is a sound on moment, boys. This is clipped by Skull Cafe. This
Florina, my boy.
This is our boy Florino Gamba. This is
Banana brother.
if you want to listen in on this, North, you'd want to pull up the stream and like just, bro, you gotta just observe,
Yeah,
chat. We're gonna let this play all the way through, because I'm pretty sure he just gets murked by a fucking pig. But we're gonna watch it.
You know, if you're a rogue, you can do
Evasion's
double
up.
10. I mean, you do need to use your bag of marbles and stuff. You know. You know, it is what it is. Have a good stream. I gotta go sleep. Hey, no problem, man. Whoa!
Yeah.
Like a straight up gourd pig. I mean, that'll get
Yeah.
you.
I'm more laughing at the fact that
if
his
you're,
look at his stance, bro. After he like goes into a state
here,
of
look, you
paralysis. Like,
You can't sleep on the.
Look,
pig,
he's
man.
he's
The
doing the
pig's
streamer
so-
thing. Look, he's doing the streamer thing. He's
Yeah.
looking around. You look at the TV. Oh, I lost a couple characters like that, Pam. Look, he didn't look one time. That's what happened.
and then he
Look,
he
look,
stays
look,
there.
look how much he watched. Look how much he watched. He took like 5 hits. Evasion's up right now, bro. Everything's up. Bag of marbles. Oh, food buff that doesn't have it
Health
on.
potion.
Yo, it's also-
Health potion, bro.
It's also toxic as fuck.
Downform.
It's toxic as fuck because Samwise you can see it in the chat, puts a Keck W instead of an F. You've got
Yeah.
some
Oh,
people
he did. He
being
called it.
nice, and then this was also right after Sam raided him. So this is a raid
Oh.
curse.
Oh, the raid curse.
Yeah.
Oh. That's why he's
You know,
looking
it
so
is
much.
what
Look
it
right here.
is.
He's not stunned. He can pop potion right here. He just look. Oh, he's got a bomb too. He's just.
He's just talking to chat.
He had a stacked rogue too. That was a stacked up rogue too.
You know what I want to see, dude? I want to see Florino in the banana suit for a death clip.
Oh, that's what he started when he started streaming. I remember that. We both were bananas for Halloween's last year.
You and Florino were?
Yeah, accidental. We didn't plan it. We just both happened to be fucking bananas. And he still wears the suit.
Oh, Crix, this one's for you.
Yeah.
This clip
Can you hear
was this. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
This clip was requested. I got a DM, dude. This clip was requested specifically for you. This is actually not a
Really?
death clip. This is Skylights. And they
Oh, one of our crazy pools.
yeah, this is Skylights and the duo. They're in a duo. They're both playing hunters. One of them's named
Donald Trump. Joe
yeah,
Biden,
it's
the best.
Shakisha and Shaquisha, and their pets are named Donald Trump and Joe Biden. It's dude, this clip, audio on for sure. This is a long one, boys. We're gonna watch this in its entirety. This shit is actually fucking hilarious, dude. Observe what happens.
I just pull? No, I didn't. No, the top. I pulled?
They pulled
Did you
up
actually?
here.
I think I did.
Yeah, you did.
I'm not gonna make it, boys. Can we fight this? I'll never say that.
I just heard.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Oh, what the fuck?
Stop. Run. Dude, run up top and jump.
There's no way, dude. There's no fucking way.
Oh,
Stop, no
is it
way.
all of them or just him?
It's just him.
Bro.
Yo, target dummy.
You guys fade?
Oh, did he hurt?
Target dummy.
He hurt out.
Target dummy.
Did they wipe?
No way,
Just wait.
target dummy.
I'm fucking dead, dude.
I just spamming target
Is there
time
sound?
is so bad.
There's sound, Crix. You gotta listen to the
Target
sound.
dummy, dude.
Oh, I'm
Target dummy, dude.
No way.
Yeah, there's literally no shot.
You gotta be kidding.
I swear to God, I'm in feign death, but there's literally 5 guys next to me, and I'm literally dead, dude.
No
Like, there's no fucking shot.
way.
Yeah. My pet's dead, there's no chance.
No way.
Yeah, bro, it's over.
Wait, how long does feign death last? Is
No
it
way, dude.
5 minutes, unless you guys can come here and like
Well,
poop or something.
we could try. I mean, we
There's
could
no
run
way.
back.
There's no way.
I think there'd be respawns, right?
There, and keep in mind, chat. While this conversation is going on, the entire party is still in Nomer, like running around from these mobs, like kiting
not
these
know?
mobs. No, they know.
And they have no idea.
No, they know he's trying to tell them to hearth out, like target dummy and get out alive, because he doesn't want his duo to end, right? If his partner dies, he has to delete too.
Well, I think they
Yeah, it's literally
I think they did hearth. I think everyone except for him hearthed out because he's famed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's
leave the
famed,
party.
and he's
Leave
saying-
the
he's saying you
party.
guys can use
Leave the
some saving
party,
right now.
and you get
So
over
he's
it.
for sure.
Leave the party and you get over it.
Yeah, so
please.
Yeah, and so he's gonna get a hearth out in
It's
the
working.
game.
Yes, dude. Please, yes.
Oh my God, please.
Please, yes. Please, yes. It can't be over like this.
So you gotta be careful
It
with
doesn't
dungeons,
end
guys.
like this.
Got
It
to
doesn't
be more
end
careful.
like this, bro. Let's go.
Oh my God, dude, I'm literally freaking out, dude. If somebody like walks up to me and just like, I feel like they can just like fuck my feet.
This is
No,
fucking
dude.
awesome.
No.
There's literally bats fucking
No
over my
way.
head.
No, you gotta be
Holy
kidding.
fuck.
You gotta be kidding.
No, I swear to God, dude, there's these fucking dark iron fucking.
oh my
creatures, dude,
god.
like, walking, like,
There's no way they're gonna get you. No, there's no way.
So
What's your
everybody
timer?
lived?
What's your timer?
Yeah, they live, dude.
20 seconds.
Stop! Stop! This is the most intense thing that's ever happened to me. Stop!
Oh my God.
We can't die.
I fucking love the comms, dude. The comms are too good.
Stone Coat's right. This is the full spectrum of human
That's
emotion.
It really
crazy.
Did it happen? Bro, don't. No, tell me. Tell me you're here. Tell me you're here. Walk into the inn. Walk into the inn. I need to see you.
Who the fuck's idea was that, dude? You're fucking gone.
Where are you?
Thought of that.
Where are you? You're right there. Oh my god, I can't believe you're fucking right there. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I cannot
I'm
believe
fucking flipping
that.
out. Oh my
I
god.
have to clip that, dude. I have to clip that.
Ah, that is insane.
Ever do number got it hardcore, man? This is death
From the
sentence.
streaming, I got it. Holy
Oh
fuck.
my god.
Whoa.
Oh my god, that was good.
Whoa.
I fucking love the emotion
Yeah,
of
you
that
gotta-
duo, dude.
You gotta link that, bud.
Yeah, I'll link it. Dude, the fucking emotion that those duo partners share for each other is like actually hilarious, bro.
That was good. I got a tear in my eye for that one.
Oh, holy shit. They asked me specifically, Crix, they said they watch you all the time and they really wanted your reaction.
I like that.
That was
I like that one.
Yo, yeah.
I just did a dungeon with them both not too long ago too.
Oh,
I
it's
thought it
so
was our run.
funny, dude.
We almost
So
wiped
funny.
out.
Shakisha and Shaquisha, dude, they live again, bro. They don't die.
You'll love to see it.
You'll love to see it. Blessed runs.
I'm no longer at Doom anymore. I've been reformed as of like a week ago. So
I heard.
I'm glad everybody survives.
I heard after I died, you got reformed.
No, it was before that. It was when I lost that. When I opened the letter in stealth.
Oh, really?
Shattered my spirit.
Oh, yeah. No, that was a funny clip, dude.
Yeah, shattered my spirit. Tore it in two.
Oh, you hate to see it, dude. So here we have the Celior. Doing a quest that I never do, especially on a warrior. Y'all know this quest? North, do you know what this quest is?
Dark Shore. Oh, it's the Den Mother quest. Yeah. It's
Den Mother, dude.
yeah,
Do you remember
Den
what
Mother
happens on this
slaps.
quest, bro?
Yeah, I mean, she owns and then. Does she spawn shit after she dies?
It's the babies, dude. No, there's like 8 babies
yes.
in there.
What happens is people,
Babies come to look at.
which I'm
the
assuming
mom
he
after?
does, pulls the one baby at a time, thinking he can take it one at a time, but it really pulls all of them. You can't pull them with.
Yeah.
So
It's
vanish.
nasty, bro.
I mean, like ambush out.
And we can see a lot just from like the beginning of this. Like it's not even playing yet, and he's already 33% health. Den Mother's
Right,
almost
he's
dead.
basically dead. She's at 30 health.
Mhm.
He's gonna miss multiple times here. There's no other way that he dies. Cause he's got health potion, right? Like
Yeah, he's got
gotta
health
live.
pot.
Yeah.
What's
Or he
Handed.
could accidentally like I don't know. He could blood fury himself and then get hit. I don't know.
No, I've actually
This seems
seen
like
that.
a dumb way to die. though.
I've seen that too many
Dwarf.
times, bro. Blood Fury like
He's a
kills
dwarf
yourself.
as well. No Solston.
Dwarf. All right, let's watch it.
Now we're good. Then Mother, we got her. Let's run. Let's run.
He's kind of nowhere. They're stacked on him. or something.
They're stacked on him. Yo,
Oh, I've never seen that before.
yeah, this is like the
How'd that happen?
death by 1,000 cuts, bro.
Yeah, but how'd that happen? never
When you
seen that.
pull
Killed a
when you
million
pull
times.
Den Mother, she like 6 of these cubs come.
Yeah. No,
And-
but they're all
and-
spread out in the cave in the beginning, though, right?
Yeah,
And
he
you
kited
pull
them
one, it
all
pulls
out.
of them.
He kited
Wait,
them all
hit,
out.
He hit one once and he literally almost murdered it. Like it was.
Oh,
Almost
I
dead.
see
He
him. I
could've
see. You can see him
Yeah,
underneath.
yeah,
I
they're
didn't.
right
I didn't
there.
see the nameplates
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I thought they'd just be. Oh
Well,
yeah,
there's only
you
3.
should have known you're gonna. You're not
He
supposed-
hits it a single time, right? Look at him hit him once.
Yeah.
He hits it
Yeah.
once, it's almost dead. If he just stayed his ground, he would have lived.
Or
If he
went off the
stone
wall.
forms there and just sits there.
I think it's important to realize too, like, it's a skill in hardcore. I know people. I hate when people bring up like skill in hardcore WoW.
The whole time. Just,
An acquired skill that you get by playing a lot of hardcore is when, like, you learn the difference of like when to stay and fight versus when to reset,
Mhm.
right? And it kills a lot of
Big.
people over and over and over again until they learn like, okay, I can handle this versus I need to reset this, and knowing when the proper time is to do either or option.
and how to get away.
Yeah.
We just saw him try to get away. He probably would have got away if he just would have strafed away and
If he
jumped
strafe
around.
jumped
He
properly,
fucking
yeah.
full blown W key down a fucking hill with 3 things stuck on him. You know what I mean? So knowing when to run and when to plan, I've learned. This is my first time actually like chain running characters, and I keep dying again, just keep starting.
Mhm.
Now that I'm getting up there, like I just plant my feet sometimes and go. Sometimes you just got to do it.
Yep.
Sometimes you
Just
overthink
warrior.
it. Sometimes
Just
you
warrior,
overthink it.
right.
You're like, oh, I'm gonna die, but you just sit there and do it, and you turn out like, oh, well, I'm
Yep.
actually way more fine than that. You know?
We got to get some F's in the chat for the Celior real quick. But that's one thing, Crix, that like I find myself, we stream, right? And when we stream, it's kind of a thing that you just learn to do. You learn to talk, you learn to think out loud, right? And I
Yeah.
constantly catch myself saying like, I'm fighting one enemy and I'm like, okay, if I pull another one right now, this is how I'm going to handle it. And I'm like saying it out loud. And then it made me remember like, dude, I'm thinking of all this stuff while I have one enemy on me. I'm already planning
Yeah.
like worst case
You have
scenario.
to though.
Yeah.
Especially you're playing rogue. I'm with you on that. You have, especially as rogue, both next to them. You got.
Yeah, you have to be able to say like, if I pull this
Yeah.
one, I can evasion, right? And
Mhm.
then you
Yeah.
save it until you accidentally pull another one or it runs and gets it, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know, you have to be plugged in with hardcore, like 100%.
Honestly, I keep telling people this, and I was one of the guys who was like, "Oh, hardcore is fucking." Blah, 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 blah. I would do like one run and then go play the TVC in one run. And now that I'm actually just doing it, you gotta die a few times, bro.
Yeah,
Before
you
you
gotta
learn some lessons.
you gotta earn your stripes. We gotta get North to practice before Road to Rag. Can't just come on and one shot it, bud.
I mean,
Nobody's going to come in and one shot it.
if
I
I'm
tell
the
you
goat, then maybe yeah. I don't know.
We've had a few
Also-
people one shot it.
Also, I've been looking through this stuff, and I don't want to derail the conversation, but I've been looking through all the changes.
Mm-hmm.
I can actually link to you guys if you're curious for later. But
Yeah, I'm done. We can talk
there's
about it
8
later.
pages of changes of like stuff in the nonsense.
Oh yeah, let's definitely not go over 8 pages right now.
For sure. No. We
Yeah,
won't.
but if you put it in the group chat, we
they're
could. I'm down.
adding a Blizzard commentator, like
I was
all
gonna say,
the
what is that?
settings for it. So like
So you can like
proper support for like
tournaments and shit?
spectating tournaments and stuff.
Oh, that's
Like,
what that
that
is.
could be
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that's actually
There we
sick.
go.
Crix, this
Oh, my fucking play classic. Oh, my boy, no, my boy, bro. He reminds me of me, bro. Remember when I first started, bro? This was me.
And it's funny. He dies a few feet from where he died last time.
Oh, that's fucking brutal. Bro.
Yeah. So this.
You know what's crazy is because you always go back to the spot where you die and you want to get a revenge on it, and then you're like, but I do need to be careful, and then you do it.
Yep. This is Samwise, aka Skull Cafe on Twitch. First name Sam, and when you're watching him, you're in the Skull Cafe. North, if you don't know, Samwise is the key. He coined the phrase Pepe Kek when somebody dies. So instead of saying F and showing respects, Sam encourages people to laugh at you when you die. So what we're going to do is we're all going to laugh at Sam on his blessed mage, his level 36.
Sam, thank you for taking this. That's off my shoulders. Now they laugh at you instead of me. I just want to say thank you. Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, he's also in the chat right now, so we're gonna play this through. Now, this is a common case of going from bad to worse, Crix. We're gonna watch it.
High school bands walk the streets playing in this town is secret.
Look at this man with his books and his this is his streamer light. He has one streamer light.
I wish I was in that room with him right now.
Uh oh, my internet might be shitting out on me, boys.
Sounds really fun.
That or the clip's broken. One of the two.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there goes the mana shield.
His UI is crazy.
Yeah, he's got a great UI.
Craziest UI
Huh?
I've ever seen.
Dope.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube
dope
video
is a
on it,
word
North.
For it. I think confusing is another word for it.
He's got a YouTube video on it if you're interested in his UI.
I like the health and the.
I like the nameplates. I think the nameplates with
that's
like the border. I think that's really cool. I think that's super dope.
I like the mage in the middle with the left and right. I haven't seen it. I like anything I haven't seen.
Oh no! Insta sheep. Where's the sheep? Where's the sheep?
Oh, bro. Nova? Did Nova first? Bro, you got Nova first. No mana, no mana. Yeah.
He's using a max rank of sheep.
Bro, he could have Nova. Oh, man. You got a live balloon right there. Oh, he didn't click it in time. Oh. Bro, why is that not keybound?
Because you don't want to fat finger it.
Okay, yeah, but put it on a dumb keyboard.
You put on your bars. Yeah.
Yo, chat. Chat. I want you to know, chat, when you're watching this
clip.
It's
literally, it's there. Yeah,
when you're watching.
To the right of his abilities.
When you're watching
to be fair,
this clip.
I have to click my light of balloon too, but when I know it's a panic mode, I'm already kind of going towards it.
When you're watching this clip, he is a millisecond late to clicking the light of balloon. And if he clicks this, he is invulnerable and does not die.
Wait, for the future? This is right here where he fucked up. You have enough for a Nova right now? Yeah, you Nova, right? And this dude comes and you Evo, and then you get the sheep, get the fuck out of there is what I would have did.
So you're saying
Nova, boom,
you
Evo,
Nova,
sheep, get the fuck out of there.
You Nova,
well,
Evo,
hopefully it's a resistant
blink.
Nova, yeah, and then back up Evo because he has no mana, and then fucking sheep, and then fucking run.
Look at that.
He lived there. Right there, he lived from the. So you shouldn't have blinked, right? The blink was a death sentence for sure. You either Nova or you sheep, or you Nova and then sheep, right? Like.
Oh, he blinked because he was dazed.
Doesn't matter if you're dazed though, right? Like if you sheep it, if you root it, doesn't matter.
The goal is just to get it stuck so you can fucking back up 2 yards out of range and you get a sheep on him. You know what I mean?
This is important, guys.
He does get insta dazed though. Ah, that's so rough.
There's something interesting about Sam that you guys probably don't know. Sam has never hit max level in Classic WoW.
Yeah, even in the regular game.
Yeah. So when he goes to a zone that he's never been to before, he's never been to that zone. If that makes sense. Does that make right?
Yeah,
like
exactly
there are things like elite ogres that Sam probably doesn't know patrol right here because he has not been in Stranglethorn Vale very often.
Ooh, what level's the mob?
Sammy, baby, I'm the same
42.
way, bro.
42.
I'm dead every time I get to a new zone, bro. It's scary as shit.
It's a high chance to resist, but it's not a guaranteed resist. I still think you gotta send it, you know, like you gotta.
It is unlucky that it
every
resisted.
time. That's your first reaction every time. Oh yes, it's skull, bro. Every time, Sam.
He kind of has to light the balloon here. He kind of does have to light here, but he has the light, right? He doesn't.
Wait, did it cost mana to use light?
It looks like it did. Like it looked like it was a mana.
Does light cost mana or something?
Yeah. What the hell is that?
That's weird.
Because look, watch. He blinks and then it's like it's like grayed out.
Look,
oh, it's probably from the global cooldown. It was grayed out because of the global cooldown from the blink.
Was it?
Are you guys watching the shared screen or are you watching the stream?
I'm watching the stream because I can't talk. Why watch?
Do you put points into your hit?
Oh, no, that makes sense. Because I was just saying.
It does go blank as if there's mana.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God.
Oh, that is weird. It could have been on cooldown. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
It
I
wasn't
know
on
that
cooldown, but it said it was like mana. That's so weird.
Yeah. By the way, Sam, this needs to be a new emote. This face right here is pretty.
You didn't have any mana potions or anything either?
No,
Yeah,
you
no,
can't. You
mana
can't
potions.
mana pot if you're gonna light a balloon though, because it.
Oh,
light
yeah,
a
you
balloon
can't. That's-
shares
It does put it on
cooldown.
cooldown. It does put it on cooldown.
I need to remember that, or I keep telling myself to remember that, but I keep forgetting.
Yo, can we get some
That's
Fs for
maybe one
Samwise? Actually, fuck
And doesn't
Samwise. Let's get some
RDW
Pepe
share with something
Kex.
too?
I want to see some Kex in
RDW
the
shares
chat,
with grenades.
boys.
It might share with Hell.
Oh, which okay, so Hellstones.
It might share with Hellstone. Yeah, it could. I'm not sure though.
By the way, Samwise was our host on F's in chat last week. So I can say these things and I can be toxic towards Sam because Sam owes me money in real life. What
Level.
Is that a good reason? I feel like that's not a good reason. I feel like if he owes you money, you should be nicer to him because he's going through a hard time.
True. That's
Winky's like, nah.
I love
Got
the
you,
fact. I also love the fact that Sam doesn't actually owe me money, and I can just say stupid shit like that because Sam's not here to defend himself. Anyway,
He's here. It's just a delay.
yeah, he's on delay. No one cares. This guy. Anyway, this is an interesting play, guys. This is a level 50. This is 40 plus gaming. Level 50 on a hunter.
I like this guy's UI. He's got a very clean UI.
Do you think it's
Big
clean?
weak aura though.
Well,
A little big on the weak aura.
many.
Little big on the weak aura.
So
You
I don't
guys
mind
and
how
your
much
UIs,
it is a
bro.
bit. It is a bit big.
Quest
It is a
log
bit big
behind the
over here.
details, a little weird.
Quest log's
you
too
know.
much. The details is too much.
Shit UI. I'll
so,
say
like,
it. I'll say it. Shit UI.
It's not a shit UI. The chat box is too big and it's not like off to the side. See, there's that little like corner that you could tuck it into on the left.
These,
Right.
dude, this
Always
is gonna
tucked in
be
the
like
middle on the left.
we're gonna start this show called UIs in chat pretty soon. I'm pretty sure because literally, I'm like the
Just
only
flame
one.
my UI.
I prefer default UI, like just straight. The only add-on I run in hardcore is Questy, and that's really it. Like Questy and
See,
Atlas.
I don't like Questy. I think it's jank when people run Questy. I think you should have to do it off your own memory, or I think you have to look it up on Wowhead.
I'm down for that, yeah.
People to,
Or old thought bot.
That's the way.
Yeah,
God
but I'm
intended
just saying,
people
like,
to
I don't
quest.
like the UI, dude. Like,
I love spaceship UIs, but like
what is a
the
spaceship
Sam,
UI?
So like Sam had a spaceship UI.
Oh,
last
okay, is that
guy.
what that is?
That's a spaceship UI. It's like when it looks very like technological and like advanced for no reason, right? Like I like mine to be clean. So I just have like, you know, my health bar is like a box. You know, it's like a rectangle. My mana bars are a rectangle. You know, I have my weak auras with my cooldowns, and that's it. You know, I don't show any ability that doesn't have a cooldown. I don't show it. So like very minimalist.
That's
Right,
crazy.
like I don't have portals on my bars, right? Like I don't none of that nonsense.
I'm weird with classic. I actually have UI add-ons in TBC, but not classic. It's the weirdest thing.
And
I
this guy
hate
is
it in
missing
classic. What?
This guy's missing the most important add-on, which is minimap button bag, which puts all of the stupid circles on the minimap into like one thing that you click and then it expands.
I should get that on. But
It's the best add-on.
either way, there's some problems with what I'm seeing on the screen right now. It's a level 50 targeting a level 53 rare elite.
With
That's-
7k health, no less.
Yeah, 7k health. I don't know if I would do this ever
Just
in
a
my
hunter
life,
being
bro.
a hunter, man, just thinking they're fucking invincible.
Bro, this
You know?
is a clip from like their full stream, by the way. And I went back and I watched some of their full stream. Dude, they're killing the giants that are like red. Like they're just being hunters, bro.
Yeah, this is what happens.
It's
Right.
crazy. 40 plus was also in chat earlier. I saw him here. But it's actually
Yeah, but what's the point of this? Why? What's the point?
that's what I'm asking myself. Like I think at a certain point in when you're playing hardcore.
You guys play hardcore on naked characters. You're asking what's the point of killing a
Yeah,
fucking
but those people
barely-
doing that are streaming it in content, and then you know, Volivid and everybody's doing all. They're doing it for content.
Well,
These
this
guys
is
are
on
doing it.
stream, clearly.
Oh, was he streaming it? I thought they were
Yeah,
just
this
recording
is
it and
on
they're just doing this
stream.
No,
crazy
this is
ass
streamed.
shit.
Yeah, this is streamed.
Okay.
But like
what the
I mean,
hell?
at the same time though, even like I think when you get to 50 and up, dude, or 40 and up, to be honest, once you get your mount, you start to feel invincible, right? Your characters start coming alive. You've got more of your kit unlocked. You've got, you know, blade flurry for your rogues. You've got ice block on your mages. You're feeling like a stronger character. And then you go for plays like these, and when it backfires, you forget how hard these mobs actually hit you, right? Like when I was 55 on my Warlock, I was like soloing Death Clasp and Silithus for no reason at all, right? And it was just, looking back, it's the dumbest idea I've ever had, right? But you know, germ rot would have killed it.
Well, he should realize something's going wrong right here, right? Like the boss is not
Yeah.
really dead.
Pet's almost dead. The boss is getting nowhere. He's gonna kite it around the whole time.
Yeah.
His
So like
concussive work on giants.
he just
Yeah,
fails
that's
to
what they
feign,
do.
right?
Yo, was that the sickest health pot I've ever seen in my life, or was that my eyes playing tricks on me?
Pain resisted too.
I think I just
no,
saw the
didn't.
sickest health pot of my entire life.
Well, he hasn't health fund yet.
There's no
I saw
part
something happen,
Really?
dude.
Oh.
Yeah, my
Fainted
eyes are
off.
playing. My eyes
He
were
got
playing
the
tricks on me
stun
then.
on the car, and then he's caught on the. Oh no!
Oh, the divot.
He got caught on the root,
He
dude.
feigned and he didn't. He still tried to kill it. Where you're like,
Like
you're like
what?
in the mountains here. You make one.
Oh,
misstep
that's
and
how you
die.
died at level 50. I was wondering how you died.
I can't lie, boys. If I don't know, like if I have a general rule, how do you get stuck in the ground right there?
No, there's a little hole. You see
Oh,
that?
that
Right.
hole
They
was
did
put
it.
there, dude.
Yeah, no, it's fucked, dude.
John Stats or whatever his name is put that hole there just to fuck over hardcore players.
Facts.
It's actually probably in his book.
Dude, that's so rough.
It is rough, especially when you're level 50, dude. It's
Yeah,
painful,
but
man.
why are you kiting? Why are you in the mountains, bro? Why are you in the boonies, man? You're a night elf. You're not a.
Why are you
dwarf.
fighting that thing?
Yeah, go to the fucking woods, bro. That's what night elves are
He
good
said
at. Don't fucking
you're
be
a
in the
night
mountains.
elf, you're not a
Oh,
dwarf.
man, that's crazy, bro.
A dwarf would have made that jump 10 times out of 10. I'm just saying.
Maybe. Maybe you're right, dude.
I don't know if fucking night elf should be able to flip over it pretty easy.
I have a
Maybe if you
general
would've
rule,
flipped
though.
A
me,
dwarf
jump,
would have
that
just
was probably-
tunneled through, bro. You make Iron Forge 2.0. You
Facts,
make
bro.
Ajara Forge, bro.
A gnome is fucked.
I have a general rule of thumb, boys. If you're playing a hunter and the mob that you're fighting is out damaging you, like if their health is not dropping faster than your pet's health, leave, reset, right?
I don't know why you wouldn't. It's just so risky. Like it's just such a risk for such a small reward.
Yep. If the mob's gonna kill you or kill your pet before you kill the mob, don't fight that mob. That's my rule of thumb.
But I mean, even if that's the case, right? Like even if the hunter, right? Like if the hunter has mana there and he's in an open field, he's fine. He'll kite him forever. But like, why are you kiting it? Why are you kiting it there? That's just so weird.
True. I agree. But either way, level 50, it sucks when you die at level 50, dude. I died at my highest level death was 46, and I still am not recovered from it, dude. Like I could not imagine dying at 50. It would
I
boggle
don't
my
wanna talk
mind,
about
bro.
dying.
Yeah, didn't you just die at like what were you 40 something?
Yeah, on the TVC realm.
What did you die at on your warlock?
41 on the TVC era.
Oh my god, bro. It's painful,
I'm
dude.
37 on my rogue.
So we have a bunch of clips. I actually have a cool clip I want to show you guys though. Let me do this. It's not even a clip, chat. I was telling the chat about this before we started F's in chat today. I have a screenshot. This is the first time I've ever wanted to feature a screenshot on F's in chat. This screenshot is 100% worth talking about, boys. I had no idea that this is even a thing that could happen. So I'm going to pull this screenshot up. And what I want you guys to do with the chat is guess how a situation like this could honestly ever occur. And I'm going to pull it up right now for the boys. How?
Is this in Loch Medan? No.
My man is inside of an inn, inside of a fireplace, burning to death.
I
He's
know you can
trolling.
get inside some of the. It's like gold. It's like the gold.
Auto run ran into it, yeah.
He can't
Auto
run out.
into a weird bug,
But
man.
he's facing outside. What do you do at that point?
I
You
can
unstuck
tell
your
you,
character from Blizzard's client.
unstuck
You
is
just
not
lock it.
allowed. Unstuck is not
You
allowed. You
hearth.
can't
You
hearth.
can't hearth.
You're getting burnt by a
You're taking
fireplace.
damage. Yeah.
Crix, this was a 6-minute death.
Oh, I
Do you
can't
guys-
hearth.
do you guys
wanna
know-
I'm still wondering why you can't
can't-
hearth. You can
you
still
can't
cast
log
it for a
out.
second
He
hearth. It
tried
takes you a long
logging
time
out.
for it to get off.
You can't hearth.
Oh, hearth.
You can't
Hearth,
hearth.
Yeah.
Because the damage
You
is
take
ticking.
damage from the fire.
Yeah, you said it was 6
Interrupt-
minutes.
wait,
so
damage-
you can't
damage
get 10-second
interrupts
cast.
it.
Am I missing something?
It'll interrupt
Damage
the
interrupts
hearth.
it. It doesn't
Doesn't
push
it?
it back.
Oh, I thought you still cast. It just pushed
Nope.
it back.
Damage interrupts it.
Oh wow.
All right, I'm
Oh,
about to.
oh,
I'm
damage.
about to
Glad I learned
blow.
that today.
I'm about to blow your guys' mind. Legitimately, it's not a clip, guys. This is a screenshot of Metallicus. Metallicus is a level 26 hunter that was doing the Legend of Stalvon quest. Okay? In the Legend of Stalvon quest, you have to go to Eastvale Logging Camp, go upstairs in the house, and when you loot the thing, it summons a ghost. Right? That ghost polymorphed him, and he was a sheep that auto-walked into the fireplace because he was short enough to get in here. Right?
Oh my God.
Then he took damage and came out of polymorph and spent 6 minutes burning to death.
I mean, the lesson here is
That's hilarious.
There's
get
no
good.
there's
You literally
no
got
way
farmed by the mob.
there is
What?
no
Just to go back to him saying you should be dwarf on the last kill, and then the dwarf has to sneak through because he's short enough.
there's
I mean, a gnome would have lived there, so facts.
there's literally
He should have been a gnome hunter.
there's no counterplay to this. I've thought all day after I got this screenshot sent to me and the story was told. There's no counterplay. You can't log out. You can't unstuck. If you unstuck, you broke the challenge, right? It's against the rules. Alt F4 website unstuck doesn't work. You can't do it. It unverifies your run. It kills you. There is zero way to get out of this. I even asked him, why didn't you like go into guild chat and say, can a mage come duel me and poly me? Right? Like something. Because this is like such a oh fuck moment, dude. Like you can't.
Wait, can you get summoned in hardcore?
You could, but only if you're
doing
about
the
to do a dungeon.
You can't get it for this. Yeah.
Okay, so right, like what dungeon you do level 26? You log out, right?
You can't log out. He tried
Alt
logging
F4.
out. He
you
tried
can Alt
logging
F4
out.
and it'll take you out of the game, right?
Yeah.
So you get taken out of the game. You go into Discord. You organize a 4-man group with a warlock for Shadow Fanky. and you get them to
Technically,
summon you
yeah.
when you log
Technically,
back
if
in.
you did that without telling them that you were currently dying and stuck, it wouldn't be asking for help.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just such a
There's
shitty.
solutions here. You just got to be creative.
It's just a shitty, like, fucked up situation. I've never seen somebody get stuck in this position, and like, you literally went into a fireplace because a sheep, like you were a sheep. And look how small the door is. Like, it has to be like perfect.
Is it literally
pathing.
because he's short enough though?
Yeah, it was because the
Like, it
sheep
would-
is short enough to go through, but he can't get back out.
I'm pretty sure you can if you're a gnome to that. Right, but obviously he's a hunter.
Can we talk about how a ghost sheeped him? I thought you were gonna say fear. Bide said he got feared into it. That would make sense.
So I guess he could have Alt F4'd out of the game, and then got kicked from the server, and then waited till Hearthstone was up. But then maybe
5
you
minute
could
wait.
try and like ledge hop if there's a ledge that you can stick to, and like Hearthstone. Maybe there's like 1 pixel where you're not getting burnt in that fireplace. It looks like maybe the back right corner over here might be. I don't know. But he burnt for 6 minutes straight and died. You
That's
hate
hilarious.
to see
That's
it.
probably one of the better ones I've seen.
I agree. I think it's one of the most interesting clips I've ever seen in a long time of playing hardcore. A long
6
time.
minutes. That'd probably be so funny. Imagine that. Imagine being there and you're streaming that. That would be kind of like funny. You're just like everybody's just laughing about that.
Yeah, in before
That'd be hilarious. I'd panic F4. I would have panicked Alt F4 as soon as I realized there's no hope.
Grays ends up going out that way miraculously.
6 minutes, the longest 6 minutes of your life, right there, bud.
Yep. Speaking of Grays, here we have Graysfordays and Kargoz on a duo at a very underwhelming level 6.
Underwhelming level 6.
Underwhelming, bro. Level 6, bro. These are 2 legends, the creator of hardcore, the 2-time, and he
No,
The
down
2-time.
south.
Oh, right,
yikes, dude. Oh no.
and he charges a
No
boar.
Oh, and I got charged.
Yeah, no health.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude, not like this.
Kargoz. No health.
Oh
Kargoz
my
is full on
God.
mana right now.
He charged.
Oh shit.
They were
Oh,
trying
sorry,
to
this one is
speedrun
actually
Gray.
stealth.
Like
I
they were
actually wanted-
attempting to
Bro, I'm
speedrun.
so sorry.
Grays and Kargoz were.
It's all good. It's all
Are
good.
you?
And he fucking charges a boar
No, down south.
Oh, right, right,
yikes,
right.
dude.
at like 30%
Oh, no, I got
health.
ripped. Oh, and I got charged. Oh my gosh.
This
dude,
has
not
like
like this.
there's no real commentary for this. This is just me memeing Grays at this point.
You know.
This is a straight end. Like,
Yeah. Definitely.
If that board, even if you even if sure it's slow, even if you walk correctly away from it,
Mhm.
it'll sprint. Like it'll sprint at you.
It just charges you.
Also,
you're
how's it
dead.
taking them 40 minutes at level 6?
Did your stream F or am I tripping?
North, are you still here? Am I stream good?
No, your stream's fine for me.
Okay, Crix is effing.
I
then.
think. Oh. Oh,
Yeah, your camera
Level
keeps
6 in
going a little
40
bit too.
minutes with the 25% XP buff. What the heck?
Yeah, that's actually kind of a slow pace.
It's a very slow pace.
Tommy Salami would already be level 9. He'd be actually 5 minutes from level 10 on a paladin. But they are in a group, you know, the double. They get little XP problems with being in a group.
I mean, if you're Warrior X, no, it just gets faster in a group. Warrior X, I think. It's faster for Warrior anyway. I don't know what the Warrior speedruns are. I just play Mage. I'm a fucking degenerate.
Oh look,
Just
it's
go
the same.
fast,
It's the
boom.
same 2 people, the same day, slightly higher level this time.
Ooh, this cave is not what's up.
Yeah, we have a word actually, North. There's that, you know, that grandfather Arcticus, right? That walks around in this cave.
Mhm.
The named mob. We call him grandfather fucks a lot, because he literally murders players left and
Yeah,
right
like
He
that?
on
fucks.
hardcore.
He fucks. If
He
you don't have
fucks,
sheep,
bro.
you're fucked. Like,
Yeah.
We got 2 more on us already. Ooh, we got 3 on us, bro.
Speedrunning, dude. Dangerous
Oh, it's
sport.
turning into 4. I'm already burning one. You gotta run out.
I have bubble. I still have bubble.
Bro, bubble, and run,
yeah.
bubble and
Oh,
run.
I don't have it.
Kargoz.com.
Yeah.
It actually was less
What
than
did Kargoz do right there?
Yeah, I don't have it.
Less than 10
What is
seconds on
Kargoz
bubble.
doing, dude?
What is he talking about, bro? What happened?
We got 2 more on us already. Ooh, we got 3 on us, bro.
It's just Kargoz, bro. He didn't stream this, by the way.
I got
People-
bubble. I got bubble. I don't have bubble.
I'm
I see
already
people
burning one.
asking
You
for
gotta run
Kargoz's
out.
have
perspective.
bubble.
He
I saw
wasn't streaming. It was just Grace.
Bro, bubble, and run.
Oh, I don't have it.
They have the best commentary, bro.
It actually was less than 1. Oh my.
Yo, he thought he could bubble, so he was super calm and collected. And then as soon as he realized he
Yeah.
didn't have it, it was GG.
I was wondering why you're so calm.
10 seconds on bubble.
Yeah, you got that 5 of 5 head, my headhunter right there, though. You're good.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. How did...
Look at Gray's face,
It was
dude.
still on CD. Okay.
Look at Gray's face when he sees Kargoz die. Watch. He does a big sigh. He goes, "Oh, I can't believe Kargoz just died, and now we're fucked."
Could he have maybe like hamstringed everything?
No
We don't
way.
have hamstring.
There's no way. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
you just
You
don't
hamstring it. You have
You're
nothing to
fucked.
worry.
Just
That's all.
don't go into a
you're
cave.
screwed, bro.
don't go into a cave and pull half of it, and you're fine.
Well, or it looked like was it respawns behind him, or they had to clear this up. Just be safe when you're clearing
Yeah,
caves, really.
bro.
Right?
There's 2 of them. Okay, for instance, this is gonna be me making a power play on Grays. Are you ready? It took. They died. There was 2 of them. One of them could heal, and I just did this quest yesterday on a naked dwarf warrior with no weapons. Don't pull the whole cave, and you live through it.
I don't even know how they pulled the whole.
People are so scared of caves, but
Don't
How
pull
do you
the
pull
whole
the whole
cave.
fucking cave there?
they run. All those guys run. Probably one of them.
No,
Probably
but
one of them
the
ran
one that
away.
when they pull it, they go back to the beginning.
They were
swear to God,
speedrunning.
it's
Oh,
not
I
even
already closed it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh, there's.
Bad streamer here.
No worries.
Dude, I have so many clips. I'm gonna have to pick and choose which clips because we're actually running out of time. And I don't want to hold North hostage. I don't even know what your plans were today.
Oh, I'm updating Baldur's Gate 3.
Ooh. I'm waiting actually for Baldur's Gate until they do full release. I played a lot and then like of the first like big major content updates, and then I didn't.
Wait, so you have you played the
Yeah. Oh, of course.
early access?
Mhm. Yeah.
They released more areas.
Did they really?
Yes.
But
They
is
said
it the
they
full
weren't gonna
game
do it.
yet?
No, it's not the whole game. But the area after, right? Like when you how did you end it? Did you walk to the Moonrise Towers or did you go to the Underdark?
Underdark.
Right. The Underdark place is now
Mhm.
in the game. That tower that you come
okay.
across, that whole area is in the game now.
That's actually fucking sick.
And
We'll have to talk about it.
sorcerers are in the game, which are the best class.
Pog. I'm a
So
druid.
Obviously, druids are also very dank in D&D.
Mm-hmm.
I will admit, I only play Sorks though in D&D. I swear to God, I only
Is
play
Baldur's Gate
play
like a-
Aberrant Mind.
Yeah,
I
we're
literally-
talking about
I'm an
Baldur's
Aberrant
Gate,
Mind,
chat.
Yeah,
Just so
my
you
bad.
guys know. I died in Skull Rock. Oh no, Shammy.
Skull Rock is. I would never walk in Skull Rock if I was doing hardcore. Right? People say, right? People would be like, oh, like you can't 1x this. I just wouldn't right? I don't have hubris, man.
Dude,
People
North, I'm
walking
telling
into
you,
Skull Rock
you
for no
say
reason.
you say these things, and then
Go
when
grind
you're
boars,
bro, when you're behind the steering wheel, dude, it's a different story. I'm telling you.
But people always
Everyone
say that,
says it.
They'd be like, oh, well, you know, in college, you know, like when you're drunk and someone offers you, right, like some heroin, you're gonna take it. We're like, no. A, that doesn't happen. B, I would never do that. You know, like people always say they're like, when you're in the moment, dude. When you're drunk, like.
I'm telling you, I'm excited to see the road drag because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that talk like that, and then all of a sudden, like they're like, oh, you know what? Maybe I can kill King Bang. Maybe I will go kill King Bang right now.
But why would you ever? Why would you ever think that?
People,
Why would you ever think that?
It's easy to say.
People, they come in there. A lot of people from my TBC side go, oh, this actually looks fun. I'm gonna try it now that TBC's kind of raid logging. I think I can one shot it. Okay.
Yeah, good luck.
And it's not that you're doubting them. It's that I'm doubting the world. You never know what's gonna happen in the world that's gonna come and kill you, right?
I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm not saying like it's like a no-brainer because like dumb shit happens, right? Like things go wrong, right? Like the best plans of mice and men and all that, right? But that being said, right? If you don't play shit class, right? So you have Frost Nova, okay?
Okay.
B, don't play shit class so that you have Blink.
Okay?
And you combine the use of those two things,
it
is near impossible to die if you're not trying to.
So are you gonna play? Are you gonna wait until
if you want to do
North?
something excessively stupid, right? And I'm like, can I kill King Bang as a level 33 mage? Why would I do that? Don't know, but maybe I try, right? You turn around, you throw down a portal, right? Because you're not playing shit class, and then you determine you cannot live, and you click the portal.
So hear me out. Are you waiting to road to drag to play it?
Yes, because I want it to be fresh.
Do you want to make it a little interesting on how far you'll make it with your first attempt? I am notorious for betting against people.
I feel like if you put this in the right hands of someone who really someone who's been playing this for a long time, not someone who has already not dungeon clean but leveled in the open world many times with this class, and someone who's very skillful at this game, I think they can one shot this. If they know the world very well and they know their class and they're going engineering or whatever it is they're doing, and they're, I mean, or just as simple as you can make a bet. What if he just fights green turtles?
I think.
The whole way up, you know
I think that it's a testament to willpower if you do, right? I think here's my offer. This is for North. I am prepared to offer a $100 wager that you don't make it past level 30 on your first attempt.
Whoa, that's disrespectful, bro.
Not even. What do you mean disrespectful? Crix,
I'll go do it on beta right now.
I'm saying road to rag though. I'm saying road to rag because I'm
the 40%.
I'm playing into the fact that there will be hyper spawns everywhere and you're gonna die. Trust.
No fuck.
It is actually on a launch. It is actually much riskier than other places.
You got to factor that in. You got to factor in. And this is not coming from a place of disrespect, guys.
That is the place of disrespect. Anyone, right? Like even seasoned veterans can die to nonsense that like changes, right? Because you're used to, right? You got your head on a swivel because you're predicting certain challenges, right? You're not going to predict the other things that you don't necessarily see all the time because we've never seen a fresh launch with hardcore players all on the same server. It's never happened.
It's gonna be
that's sort of this interesting sort of adjustment where
you're gonna be running down the street and Hogger is gonna spawn on top of you, bro.
For sure,
it's like it's legitimately.
Or the popular one that's gonna happen a lot is someone else knows that we're hardcore because of our guild tag and decides to pull a bunch of mobs and then give you a little buff and then dies and passes all the mobs onto you and then you die.
North, if it makes you feel any better, this is not coming from a place. I'm getting roasted in chat. This is not coming from a place of disrespect. I respect your mage play, I understand. But I also made the same bet against Abide that he wouldn't even get to level 12. And that was disrespectful.
Right? Yeah, but Abide didn't play Classic and he's playing in Warrior. You're talking to someone who's only playing mage.
Hey, and guess what? Abide won the bet. He got to level 12. He died at level 13, but he got to level 12, and I paid him his $100. You can ask Abide. And then he hit under.
I think you're right too, but I think you have a chance. I do think you have a good chance. But if I was betting,
right, like if I were playing, right, like if there were no stakes, right, and I was just like, oh, like let me go, right, I would go AoE farm at level 14.
Yeah. Yep.
Right, and then I would almost certainly fucking die. But if I'm going the meme shit, right, when the meme shit is very
For
fucking
$100,
insane.
bro. Yeah.
Bro, no, it's not even for $100, right? Like if you're just trying to solo level, bro, you really go improve fireball, elemental precision, flame throwing, right? And then you go 3 points of ignite, and then you go pyro.
Impact,
before you even go into the the frostbite towns. So every mob that you're casting on, you have a pyro blast into it. Nothing can kill you. It's impossible.
All right, let's circle back on this discussion because I'm interested in it and I actually want to keep going, but I want to watch the clips too. So,
for sure.
This is
he died to a fucking crawler right now.
Yeah, he does. So this is no ability. So he's playing a rogue and only auto attacking, not using a single ability in the rogue toolkit, which is kind of counterintuitive because rogues are known for being cool and have fun toolkits and lots of buttons.
But he can't do anything.
Can't do anything. No stealth.
So he's doing the same thing as the warrior, just less. Like,
yeah, but with gear on.
I don't even know.
Yeah, and like he's got first aid, food, stuff like that. He's not just casting any abilities. So we're just gonna watch him 1v1 this shore crawler.
Why do people do this?
Yo, what up, Dave?
God only knows.
Dave's in the chat. We'll play his clip next.
It's torture, bro.
It is torture. Mad respect though, as someone who also
loses
puts
the
himself.
1v1, he's just gonna get parried.
Yeah, he just loses the 1v1, bro.
Yeah, a little miss. Right.
You know why I respect this though? Because we ran a DM with our tank North, and our tank was only auto attacking. He only allowed himself to auto attack, right? And he died that run, and he stared death in the face, and he had the buttons to press to save his life, but he chose death instead of pressing an ability, which I gave mad respect for.
That is right. There's a similar story about me and a jar of liquid, and I think that adhering to your morals and adhering to your principles is very important and admirable. So.
Agreed. He's
Mages
typing. He's typing in the guild chat, boys. Oh no, I think this is it, because he knows ahead of time he's losing the 1v1, and he just refuses to run away.
So dumb, dude. The dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, why does he have?
He's like, well, I got a mono, bro. He could have gone for like a tick of bandage.
Why is there a big ass damage meter there with just him autoing?
That's right. It takes up a quarter of his strength.
Yo, he's just he
could have bandaged. The first tick of bandage goes out instantly. He could have bandaged right here.
Right.
He took how much damage was he taking from a swing from the guy?
Oh, he could have lived one more. Yeah.
Well, I remember mobs are slow too after a certain percentage too. He could have ran away and got the mob was slowed.
Heavy linen.
I actually love it though. I love that he typed it out. Like instead of running, he was just like, "No, this is fucking it, boys."
Chat up.
Yeah, he could have if he had used the bandage. Right, that's the thing though, right? Like you're playing this ultra hardcore shit. You can't use any of your abilities. The only button on his bar that he can use is bandage.
True.
And he doesn't use the bandage.
Hey, you know what though? There is a conspiracy theory floating around the internet right now that he actually let this rogue die on purpose because he was tired of not being able to use abilities.
Oh, 100%.
In which case, though, you know what I would have done? Personally, I would have just started using abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then been like, oh, hey, I got to level 21.
Levels, I knocked that back.
Yeah, I got to level 21 without any abilities, right? You just end the run. You just start using them. Same shoreline, by the way.
I feel like some people do that, dude. Some people just like throw their shit away just randomly, like they'll have a character and then be doing good, and they're like, you know what? It's like they woke up this morning. You know what? Fuck it.
I agree.
I don't like this character anymore. I want to re-roll instead of just re-rolling and keeping that character.
True. Yeah. Tan just said if he finished even eating to full health, he would have lived that. Unless he had,
Oh, I like this cool bald dwarf rogue with the red mask on, looking like me right now. I love it.
I watched this video, boys. I saw this the first time I saw this clip, and I thought he was playing StarCraft, dude. Look how far away he is from his character, bro. He's got UAV footage, bro. Flying the UAV above his little dwarf.
Safe.
It's an ant
angle right there.
It's an ant. I think that's not the safest camera angle, in my opinion.
100% the safest. It's bad like there's bushes and shit around.
You're like disengaged from what's actually happening 200 feet below you, though.
Well, why would you be? No, what I would probably say is his unit frames be a little bit bigger, but that's like perfect. Like, you see everything around you.
Yeah, don't know. Different
See your
floats, different
health?
boats. Tomato, tomato. Yo, he's live. UF live, boys. Shout outs to UF. Straight losing a 1v1 against the Murloc, by the way.
I don't like being down next to the forest and next to the trees. So I just get scared, terrified looking behind you.
I think you cut out, Crix. What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I don't even know how he died here. He pulled
Let's look
this
really far out.
Murloc.
Let's look a little further out. Throw your weapon right now. There you go.
He pulled this
Throw
Murloc
it
at
again.
full health, and he just lost the 1v1. Oh, it was the poison. Yeah. He tried to pick the flower. He was
Oh, and he has stone form up right now. Oh.
Yeah, dude. He tried to pick a flower instead of getting rid of the poison.
He has stone form. He has a potion, and he could have just sat and drank.
Yeah. People not pressing their
Wait,
buttons,
did he
bro.
click? Did he click health pot right there? Hold on. He clicked it and it didn't work. Look at that, chat. You
He
see
just
that?
Didn't click it. He just didn't click
He
it.
just didn't click it. He thought about it. It was like, nah, I don't need
look
it.
At it. Look at it. So he went over it and he didn't click
Yeah. This is a case of horde core,
Hubris,
dude.
Bro. He has miners. Use the miner, bro.
I mean, you also could have gouged earlier and bandaged way earlier, right here, way before you were in
But he's the
danger like
poison on
this.
him. He needs to use the health pot or eat.
Maybe if he was zoomed in more, he'd see the poison.
You know, in his own
Probably would've
defense,
saw-
though.
In reality, if he was zoomed in, he probably would have saw the poison be applied. You can
Probably.
see the you can see yourself get poisoned. Yeah.
In his defense, though, I forgot that I had stone form today, and I was eating through every poison that I had, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing, dude?"
Oh man. Oh what?
Yeah, and I'm doing
That's
it on a
nice,
warrior that has one fucking button, and it's stone form.
That's nice, bro.
Yeah,
When
who
you get
would've
that
thought?
bleed and the poison at the same time, and you're just like,
Oh, hey, yeah, fuck that. I'm a dwarf. So, I'm gonna give North one guess as to what kills this guy.
The patrol, the horde patrol.
Dude, winner, chicken dinner. Yo, North might actually one-shot this, boys.
The fucked up part, well, I know classic like almost better, right? Like here's
telling you,
the
don't sleep on
here's the
it.
problem. Here's the fucked up thing, right? Level 30 I'm fine with, right? Because on private servers, right, you'd have an issue where AoE spots early on if you weren't the first person, and on my first server I wasn't the first person. So I've experienced, right, like going through like very, very lengthy runs, and specifically on my first server and private servers, it was Chronos 2. Chronos 2 was very infamous for having an enormous amount of lag and rubber banding. And so while leveling, right, I would, right, you'd ice barrier when you had it, and then you'd mana shield, and then you'd fire ward, and then you'd attack the mob. Because there was a chance that there would be like a fucking 4-second lag spike, and you'd probably fucking die, right? So like I'm used to playing like a total ingrate and just not ever like risking death. Like I'm very much used to that.
Just being
Sure, I
on your
died during
toes.
that run. A lot, yeah, for sure, right? But I was also AoEing during that run. I would not AoE if I was trying to not to fucking die, right? Or I would AoE so high above the level that it wouldn't matter, right? Without batching, AoE is not really that hard, right? When the batching's gone, or it's fine. Batching up, there's a lot of potential for death. Batching gone, if you out level it, not really.
I agree. I think it's important. This is actually the exact counter opposite of what the clip we just watched. And I think Crix was right. I was saying the UAV helicopter view was a bad idea. The UAV helicopter view would have saved his life here.
I think the UAV helicopter view
Yeah,
is almost always the play. It really is almost always the play.
yeah.
He's doing the
It
he has
depends,
the
but,
cinematic view, right? Like he's got the
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got like the Kargoz cinematic view on.
Right
Right?
there,
I can't
boom.
fault him for that. It's cool. But yeah, he runs into these guys, right?
Yep.
He sees them though before
Yeah,
they
he's not
aggro.
strafing. He's not doing the strafe. He's dazed right there. Fuck no, he could have got away. I think he cheated. He had to jump up and down.
By the way, this clip in specific, shout outs to Mint Snaps. This is who the clip is of. Mint Snaps legitimately wins best death reaction award of the year. We're gonna watch this reaction one more time, boys. Observe the reaction.
Oh no. We fucked up. We fucked up.
Up here.
We're actually dead, dog. We're actually fucking dead.
It ain't no Juno punching the microphone, but that is a very animated death reaction. Hands over the face. Typical hardcore death pose. Yo, Crix is frozen in time right now. He's actually frozen.
Is he actually frozen?
He's actually actually frozen.
Very dull sometimes on his stream.
I think Crix might be winning in the best pose award now, bro.
I am weed.
Yeah, I am weed.
Oh
Yo, big F's for our boy Mid Snaps. Big F's for Crix at this point.
F.
You know, he told me before the stream tonight that he was on the phone with his internet provider.
Oh, well, there you go.
So maybe there's an issue here. Should we wait for him and see if he comes back?
I mean, potentially, right? We
Yeah.
can talk about other things. Like Baldur's Gate 3. And
What's
how
your
sorcerers are
favorite
superior.
what's your favorite food of all time, North? No, Crix says he's not coming back.
Easy, carbonara.
Oh, he says keep going. Carbonara, interesting play.
Love carbonara. I had this. I was a.
All right, we're gonna roll.
Okay.
Okay, Crix is resetting. We're gonna roll on.
Keep rolling the clips.
Yeah, this is good. This is good for us. I've always wanted to do this without Crix. I say that, but I do it without Crix every time. All right, we have 40 plus again. This is the same hunter, by the way. The cameras are gonna be fucked up, boys. Until Crix gets back, deal with it. This is 40 plus again. This is the same hunter that pulled the level 50 elite giant. By the way, just an FYI, I don't think they have sound.
Hubris is a hell of a drug. Right, like this camp, one of the most dangerous places in this entire zone, by far.
Just sends the bird in, bro.
He behaves ridiculously. That's a ridiculous way to move your pet.
Ridiculously.
It's ridiculous. You would never do this.
I mean,
He's
so
insane.
he's greeting.
Look at this.
He's greeting hard, dude.
This is the greediest thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
He's not
like, yeah,
killing
we get the
anything.
plans, dude, don't worry. Like,
he's not killing anything. He's just pulling them all out of the way to get the quest.
he doesn't even have the weak ore to get them instantly, so now he's just dead because he didn't even prepare for this.
Yeah. It's the greed. Oh, welcome back, Crix.
Hi.
It's the greed, bro. It's the greed. So
I reset my router, but I'm gonna wait. I was watching it.
This is a pretty quick example or a quick lesson for everyone in chat. When you're doing a quest where there's enemies, kill the enemies. And
Ooh, I was just here yesterday. I almost died here so many times.
Yeah.
Trying to get those documents.
Crix, he tried to pull the mobs out with his pet and then just go get the quest real quick.
You do gotta respect the attempt because look at the end, right? Like and people might not notice at the end. He's got a frost trap down over here for where he's pulling his pet to. So like he sends his pet back on, like he sends it back to stay over here where he has the trap.
I think there's a fine line though, right? There's a fine line with a lot of things in hardcore, especially in classic. That it's a very thin line between looking like a very big brain person or looking like a very dumb person, right? And it's the same. Both of the ideas are the same. It's just like, had he executed this, we'd be like, damn, that's a highlight. That's cool, right? And then instead, since he did not execute it, it's like, damn, hey, maybe we shouldn't do that, guys. Like, it's...
But here's the thing, right? If it were legitimately a utility thing, I'd agree, right? If this were like actually like a good thing, right? But like the mistake that ultimately kills him is the fact that look how long he waits. Right? If for some reason is waiting that long not to just even run through them.
Yeah, like auto accept would have been.
Oh no, auto accept add-on.
Exactly, right? He's just slow on the click. If he had picked these up and just ran the other way, he would have been fine, right? Like you respect the attempt for sure, but there's just no. He also doesn't have an aspect on. There's just no point.
But I have to give him a lot of credit.
You have to have the auto accept pickup on, guys.
I also have to give him a lot of credit because I asked in the Discord, does anyone have death clips that they'd like to be shown on F's in chat tonight? And he linked me both of his high level death clips. And I was like, you know what, dude? Props to you. Because a lot of people don't like to be on F's in chat sometimes.
That's true. I mean, and clearly
part of the game, baby.
Right, like clearly he's having fun to the point where like he's not playing afraid. Right? He's not playing afraid. So I think that's a good thing. Because he's not right, like he's going for cool shit. He's just trying to have fun, which ultimately I think is like, right, like if you're having fun, who cares, right? Like he's pulling that level 53 mob and he's running into the ditch, or like who runs into the random little like ditch in the mountain and then dies from that, right? Like it's tiny things that are funny, like that he's doing because he's just trying to have a good time. Because obviously you can play that safe there, but is the safe way the fun way, you know?
True. No, I agree.
Oh, I like this. Look at this little 1819 Warlock, fully alchemed up right now.
Yeah, this is Wondergoon.
Looking like he's got a Void Walker out.
This is Wondergoon, dude. Pillar of the hardcore community. He's in the chat right now. Wondergoon's been around forever, bro.
But again, right, like you even right, like you look at this clip, right, and the minute like the first thing, right, I don't even play Horde. Why in God's name are you not pulling these mobs out of this area? There's a billion mobs in this area that can pull on you.
Well, Hezrul also, Hezrul is notorious because he has 2 ads that come with him. These guys over here, and they're casters, and they dot you to smithereens, bro. It's actually nutty. But let's watch Wondergoon here. Wondergoon. Also,
he should be fine though. He should be fine though. Let's just say that's Voidwalker out.
He should be fine. Yeah. Something dumb has to happen.
I was gonna say though, I wanted to tell Wondergoon before the show tonight. This is the worst episode of F's Chat you could ever be on if you're a warlock. Because you got Crix and me.
I can point 4 things out you did right now. You wrong. You did wrong right there.
It's the worst episode to be a warlock player. If it's me and Crix doing commentary. Because we're both
keep buying things, guys. You got to keep buying. Yeah, you got to keep buying. The first thing he should have did was when you send a Voidwalker in is you let your Voidwalker attack all 3 mobs, so he has aggro on all 3 mobs, and then you back up.
Yeah, you absolutely have to.
You gotta
let
keep
the
buying.
Voidwalker get the threat.
Key binding, it doesn't make sense, but it is if you don't keep binding, it is a drastic difference to be able not to click everything.
Bro, when I watch Wondergoon have death clips, I've seen a lot of Wondergoon death clips in my day. It's sad. It makes me actually so sad. I don't care what level he is.
Yeah, look at him, bro. Yeah.
It actually hurts me. Like it physically hurts me. I can you know what it is? Wondergoon, he has you can tell his emotions by his face a lot, really easily. I think that's got to be what it is. Cool hat though, yeah. Oh, also, if anyone plays tabletop board games or D&D or anything like that, Wondergoon has a podcast all about behind the scenes of D&D tabletop role-playing games. It's actually pretty fucking sick. So I highly suggest checking that out.
Oh man,
He should just walked away though, right? He had the one slow.
So many things. So many things could have been fixed.
Yeah, I think at this point, I'd be out. I'd bubble, run, do what you have to do.
If you ever get to the point, if you're a warlock, you ever get to the point where you have to sack your Voidwalker and you have 3 mobs on you and you have no Feldom yet, you're running. I'm running with Feldom, but you're running. Yep. You're getting out of there.
I have a hilarious death
fear
flip
too. You
out.
could have feared a little bit just to see if you get a little bit of room.
I think leaving the pet there and not sacking it and literally just leaving it as long as you possibly can, just running is the play there. But I still think you can kill those mobs. You should be able to kill those mobs.
Yeah, the first thing you do when you do it is let him pull aggro. He didn't let him pull aggro. He pulled aggro on one thing. That kind of just had to force a magic dust out. Emergency magic dust. Yeah, he had a lot of magic dust too.
Crix, you're going to love this clip.
Okay.
This is a warlock that's level 41.
He's around.
I'm not even going to say shit about it, boys.
I don't know where he is. Cool.
He's in Stranglethorn Vale.
STV, bottom. Okay.
Yep, bottom of the map. I'm not going to say shit about this because I watched this and I don't want to say anything because he's level 40 and up, but I'm going to let Crix do commentary with
you
North.
all fire spells or something? No corruption on the bar? Oh, I see it. Go ahead. I'll shut up.
We're going to let North and Crix commentate.
Voidwalker, man of culture. Okay.
Man of culture. Solid play.
Oh, what Specky is. We'll know when he puts the corruption up. Are you okay? Turn back around at that other guy. Is he still in combat? Okay. Instant corruption. He's affliction. Good.
The other guy's got to kill him here. That's got to be it. It's got to be the other guy killing him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pulls that and then everything else aggros.
Yeah. How do you do it?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah.
How do you do it? He didn't buff him or anything.
Just run. I have no fucking clue.
It could have been a timed AoE taunt. That's why you got. Did he AoE taunt at the same time when they walked by him or something? Let me see.
It's on cooldown. I think you're right.
Yeah. If you AoE taunt and it pulls something else, it'll get you into combat. I don't know if that's it or not, but that
looks like it would be.
Just fell down to another Voidwalker. Quick 1-2. Nice. Oh, why did you sack him, bro? Oh, what happened? He didn't sack him fast enough at the end.
Oh, he would have lived.
You also had Howl Terror. You didn't use. I don't think. Do you have Howl Terror this high?
Bro,
yes, get on your bars. You could have
actually fucking griefed by that rogue that died,
That's
dude.
That's crazy, bro. That's ridiculous. Was that a hardcore person too, or
I don't know.
regular?
I don't know. I don't know who it was.
The AoE taunt already went out. The AoE taunt already went out. He's doing this.
Yeah, they're already coming to
and
him.
For
That's
some
weird,
reason,
yeah.
it all that pet auto aggro's him.
Yeah.
And then everything else just comes on him.
Well, yeah.
That's
As soon as
so
the rogue
rough.
dies, they're all on. They're all on him.
He get right. He's sacked here, right?
Yeah,
Like,
he could have made it right here, right?
When
I
he
would have
sacks
howled a
here, he
terror
could've
right now
howled,
too.
yeah.
Yep. Howl. Then he's free. Howl, get
That
another pet out and
sack,
haul
you howl,
ass.
You fuck off.
I don't even know if I'd howl, dude. I just sack.
Yeah,
and
you had
DM
a
sack
sticky glue
again.
too right there, and a magic dust looks like down there.
Yeah,
It sucks. I know it's not your fault. That sucks because, but that's rough.
This guys is why you just.
Oh no! You know what it was?
What?
You know what it was?
What was it?
Beginning of the clip. The beginning of the clip. Go to the beginning of the clip. He started wanding that fucking mob that wasn't his. So he probably leashed him with that rogue.
Wait.
He
but
mobs
killed
this.
that
Look,
mob.
this is not him though. Well, something
that
happened,
mob.
bro. The guy must have
Bro,
stayed in combat, maybe.
I'm telling you, dude. This is why you don't help people. This
Because I don't
this,
see a combat drop anywhere, and then maybe I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Actually,
The
that's way
only
too long.
reason-
Yeah, you're right. I know.
The only
Yeah, that's
reason that
weird.
rogue goes in on this is because he thinks that warlock's gonna help him.
Does
I
it
guarantee
try?
it.
Yeah, but how does he get into the thing with him? That doesn't make
I
sense.
don't
You
know.
have to
I
do
have no-
something to cross into it. Like
I have no
I'm by people leveling all the time, but as long as you don't do anything, you're not. That's crazy.
I'm trying to think if he gained any health from anything. Maybe he could have healing aggro.
The second he saw the succubus, he should have just fucking booked it. Like he should have just been running from
The
there.
second I saw that rogue, I'd be booking it, bro. Like respect the 1v1.
Yeah, I'm backing
like,
up. Mhm.
Fuck that shit, dude. Like if I'm losing a level 41 character, it's gonna be because it's my fault, right?
It fell down. You gotta keep eyeing that shit, bro.
Oh shit, hurts to
Yeah,
see. dude.
yeet. Oh, like you guys gotta be more careful out there, guys. You gotta realize there's some people out there who don't play hardcore and they're live to see us die. That's what if they can kill one of us, they're going to sleep happy.
Yeah, I hope that was a
They're
hardcore rogue.
clipping
that
it
died.
and they're gonna show to their guild and roast you. So just
Yeah.
don't help them. Get out of the way. Leave the cave. Do whatever. Just stay away from those guys.
I actually really hope that I labeled this clip, guys. I forgot what clip this was, and I labeled it "Grays is an idiot," and I can't. And now I remember what the clip is.
God. I died the same way for the same reason.
Grays got baited by his chat so fucking hard, boys.
So hard, bro.
They told him that if you killed this guy, you got a bag, bro.
10 slot bag or
A
something.
10 slot bag.
or something.
They legit told Grays, go out on this tree branch and kill this stealth enemy, and you get a bag.
Now Graves has been trolling people all day today. Was this the day we were all waiting for Beta to come back up and he kept going to people's chats telling them to get it?
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. Yeah, that was karma for the it's up. This shit was so funny though, dude. Oh, we're just gonna watch it.
Okay, this guy's just stealthed on this tree.
100% chance to
Isn't
drop the
he?
10 slot at level 9.
Okay, level 12. Bro, I swear. Oh, you sons of bitches! I knew it. You pieces of garbage. Oh my gosh!
What the
Every
hell?
single one of you. Damn it, ban them. Ban all of them. ban every single one of them. Get out one time.
So that is a rogue quest, and you were supposed to pickpocket that dude to get the rogue quest item. And
Mhm.
if you don't and you attack him, all that happens.
And chat was like, go kill this guy. He drops a bag.
It was hilarious. Yep, I died last week. The same shit. Just didn't know.
That's
Chat
so
didn't tell
BM.
me.
I would have looked that shit up though. I never would have fucking done that.
Yeah, that's how I am now. After this, they didn't tell me. I do it. I'm starting to like Google everything.
I mean,
Unless,
it's the beta. I don't think
there's
I
a
don't think
couple
it matters that
trustworthy
much.
people in there you know aren't lying to you. Those are the ones.
Dude,
Yeah.
this is the thing, right? Like I also, right? Like motherfuckers be doing different shit every time,
Mhm.
right? Like I play to NorthTheMage. I'm a man of culture. I play NorthTheMage. I do nothing else, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
everything stays the same.
Yo, fuck this cave though. On the real, this is the rawest, dirtiest, nastiest Dave. He's in chat right now.
Why did it look so weird to me that he didn't stealth and ambush just now?
I don't know where he actually dies in this. This is a pretty long video, but it's coming up. This cave sucks, dude. When you're playing Horde, this cave, the boulder load mine or whatever it is, where you have to get that one thing that never drops. It's like a super mega low drop rate.
The manual, the page, you know.
It's rough.
Third
dude.
one, right? You're already running away. This is the third one pulling right now.
Oh yeah, this is Fox.
Oh, he didn't pull. He's going to because the sap's gonna pop though.
I know he doesn't. Yeah, but he did well when the sap pops.
I'm hauling ass already,
He
sprinting
thinks
out
he
of
can-
there.
He thinks he can do it.
Does he have
I don't
evasion
think
up?
it's
He does. He has
unrealistic.
evasion. Yeah, he has
That's
evasion up. He can do it. Yeah, evasion up.
This is doable.
Oh,
for
oh.
sure.
One, turn on nameplates right now.
Oh, come on.
Press
Get
V,
out of
bro.
there, Dave. Get out of there, Dave.
You guys got to play nameplates, man.
No strafe jumping. That's what
Dude,
does
the
it,
dodges!
No strafe jumping. Evasion. Backwards with your back showing. Oh, we made it. Oh. 2 levels from Vanish. Oh.
Is it Vanish level 20? It's level 22?
22, yeah.
I'm confused. Just a side note, guys. Watch Dave's
Yeah, you're right.
player camera. When he dies, is there a strobe light underneath you, Dave? It's like the light is just it keeps changing.
I'll be watching a video on the other screen. I don't know.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, there is a strobe light, dude. That's sick. I like that.
Oh, there's a strobe light.
Yeah, that
I'll
was a
take
rough
that
one,
idea.
bud.
No.
Well, I would suggest for you to go subtlety, and that wouldn't have happened.
Yep, I agree.
Just saying.
He did a pirouette. Yo, Dave, I'm sorry, bud. He did a pirouette. Yeah, he made a little.
Yeah, he health potted. Yeah, no, he didn't. Did he health pot? Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh.
I like when people panic when they're running and they pop like agility potions and shit. They're just popping like all their potions and hoping that it just like somehow like.
Bro, that was you. What do you mean, Crix? You
Oh,
did that on
everything, bro.
on
I'm
your
popping
warlock.
everything with the hopes that agility potion fucking heals me.
I remember actually memeing that when you died on your warlock, you clicked like scroll of agility, like whatever the fuck you like.
I'm hoping it heals me, baby.
Click.
Give me something. Give me something. I'm not gonna go out just going with my hands in the air. I still haven't watched that clip, bro.
That shit was so funny, dude.
Legit.
Something, bro. Gotta give me something. You never know.
Yeah, even the small things, man.
Fuck that clip.
Yo, this clip is so funny, dude. This is Winterly.
Oh.
The naked gnome mage. Who already has made the mistake of staying in this cave.
Is this the one that made it to 60?
No. Maybe. No, it's not. Yo. Winterly?
Nikki, as Kargoz would say, Nikki Night Night.
Nikki Night Night. You know where he fucked up, though?
You still should be able to live here as a mage.
Yeah. Jump around, kite back and forth. What do you have?
Yo, North.
You don't have anything. You don't have anything.
North, every time you see a mage death, you're just going to be like, yeah, but there's ways to live as a mage.
I kind of feel the same way when I see a warlock. I'm
No,
like,
I
dude, it has to be
agree.
something
I
they
agree.
did.
I agree.
They're on a road now.
The way not to die there is you never jump on that ledge and then get there because there's no way you go back up, right?
That's
you just
so
jump in
funny,
the back
bro.
of the cave. You kill the shit in the back of the cave, you clear out. Like,
You know where he
you're an
fucked
idiot.
up, though, is right here. He's targeting this hide skinner, and he sees that this hide skinner targets him and runs around, pulling the
What level is
entire
he?
cave.
What level
So
is
he waits here for the evasion. I don't know. He's in combat.
He's 8.
Isn't Nova 8?
No, sheep is though. He doesn't have sheep.
Could be 6.
Maybe me and North just need to do a fucking duo, but I think we'd be meshing together pretty.
Yep.
I don't think we'd ever fucking die, dude.
Yeah,
He's
we're
too
over here
fucking
like,
smart.
level 8? Are you sure? Maybe level 10.
No, he's level 8. He's swear
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
level 8. Watch.
Yep.
When he dies, he'll say he's level fucking 8. You don't come here until you're level fucking 8.
Yeah,
There's no way
Jordy.
he's not level 8. I will eat shit on camera.
He is
if he's not level 8.
I will eat shit
What
on
is
camera, bro.
what's on number 1 bar right there? Fucking flash.
A flexing arm.
Flex,
That's a
emo.
macro.
Oh, yeah, like emo.
What a Chad,
Level
bro.
8.
I'm happy.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, probably die making it, right? Like, here's the thing, right? Like,
Mhm.
people always like, oh, you're gonna die because you're cocky. That's the thing. I'm not cocky, right? Like, I'm afraid, bro.
Oh no, I feel that.
terrified.
I'm not saying you're cocky at all.
People misinterpret, right? Like confidence in my ability to be afraid with cockiness, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
right? You gotta like when you spend as long as I have, like out like farming like Prince Nazjack in like Arathi,
Mhm.
like you learn how to be paranoid, man.
All right, I've got 2 more clips, guys.
Get him.
And then I'm gonna show something that you guys probably won't want to be involved with. Like I'm gonna show a video that you probably won't want to be on camera for, as the last video of the night. It's me naked, and you know, the usual. But this is Tainted HC, and there is a
35 rogue.
there's something special about Tainted HC. You know how like we talk about doing like challenges and things like that on top of just hardcore? Tainted is like the king of these challenges, dude. Tainted has soloed dungeons on warriors. Tainted has soloed dungeons on hunters. Tainted has soloed dungeons. Tainted is the person that jumped through like over the top of Orgrimmar through into RFC as a human paladin and soloed RFC. Right? So this is tainted as a level 35 rogue, but the stipulation to this rogue is he's not
Are
allowed
those
to use a
faps?
keyboard. Where?
Are those faps down there by the swiftness?
Probably.
Damn, he's
Taint-
chunky.
Yo, Tainted did this entire run. He's level 35 without using his keyboard. This is a mouse-only character, meaning he can only move by like holding both mouse buttons down, right? Like no keyboard, zero keyboarding. We're gonna watch.
Also no blind.
Also no blind.
Some blinding powder.
I love Tainted, dude. That's true. You did do that, Dreamrot. I think if there's one person, Crix, that when Road to Rag comes is going to be like one of the first people to hit 60, it's going to be Tainted and Ash to Mouth.
Wait, is he doing? So is this on purpose? Like the whole like no
Yeah.
keyboard?
Yeah, it's just a straight up challenge.
Has he already made it to 60?
Yeah, I think so. Tainted, you made it to 60, right? You're in chat.
Why is that the challenge? Like, can you not have mouse buttons? Or you like?
'Cause
not
it's
have
fun.
mouse buttons?
Bro, people just add challenges in any way they want, just to make it fun.
Like, oh, I'm clicking my abilities. Like that's the challenge. That feels like.
It's
like,
not
Town's
even.
almost 10 dungeons
It's not even
solos,
so
yeah.
much the clicking of the abilities that I'm impressed by. It's the movement with a mouse only. Like the fact that he jumps here. He had to have bound to jump to a keybind, right? I have no fucking clue how he jumped with no spacebar.
He binds to a keybind. But like most people move using primarily their mouse, right?
Yeah, I do. I was
Like,
about to say, I would move a lot with
yeah.
my mouse.
I like pretty much only move with my mouse. Like 98% of my movements with my mouse. Unless I'm.
Well, yeah, and he's
spamming
fighting 3 mobs, which is dangerous. No blind. There's some things that he did. You know,
Yeah. I'm just impressed that he's fucking
has that patience.
just doing it.
I would
yeah.
I would accidentally press the button, like just naturally. I have to be like
100%.
he was keeping his left
I
hand.
think that's why his hand's here next to.
Oh, he sub. Good job.
Attaboy.
Oh, he's Ghost
No
Strike,
T
but
though.
he has
The
it.
no T confuses me, right? Because he can dump his energy right here,
Yeah.
and he can
And
use
he,
this right there.
bro,
right?
and he
Like,
didn't use Ghostly Strike once.
I don't even know what
15%
Ghost
dodge,
Strike
bro.
does, bro. Imagine playing
15%
sub.
dodge for 7
Combat.
seconds.
I'm a combat Andy boys.
15% dodge.
Can we get
7
some? Can we get some Fs for Tainted? Tainted's a huge supporter of the
I
hardcore
love you,
community.
Tainted.
Everyone loves Tainted.
Tainted, you're amazing.
All right. You know what? I'll show the last clip with you guys here if you want. It's toxic as fuck, but I'll show it with you here if you want.
Get it, bro.
All right, boys. Last clip, second to last clip of the evening. And yes, if your clip was not featured tonight, it will be featured on Friday next week, because we had a long discussion and news came up that we didn't anticipate tonight. But this is Guzu, and this is his perspective of the tank dying in their Nomer run. And this is a pretty long clip, so I'm just gonna let it play with sound on.
Fall foul in his fury. Black waves teeming with salt foam to smother this young mouth with pungent slime, to choke ye, engorging your organs till ye turn blue and bloated with bilge and brine and can scream no more, only when he, crowned in cockle shells with slithering tentacle tail and steaming beard, take up his felly
I'm so sorry.
arm.
Okay, run. You hearth. I save you. You hearth. Just get out. Get out. Get out.
Tank's dead. I have no idea what even led up to this, by the way.
Golfsu died. Oh my god, Golfsu died.
Where's everybody else at?
Dude, I'm hearthing.
They like did an over
Oh
poll.
no, dude. What the fuck?
Let's let me pull up the full video. I'll show you guys what actually happened here. I'll show you guys what actually
Yeah,
happened
I like
here.
to see it from the beginning to when they die.
Yeah, I got you. Come on, Guzu.
Is this like after Nomer? Are they done? And then like.
Yeah, they're on their way out. No, they haven't killed Mech Engineer yet.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
not.
I
after.
see it.
Yeah.
What?
On the
Okay.
way down to
right?
Thermoplug.
So they did an over poll, and these mobs up top were like evade glitched.
Wait.
I'm gonna let this play. You guys can analyze it. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I gotta check on the dog.
We got some mobs targeting us, guys, up there.
Started running to the left.
Guys. Okay, we might need to go up and clear those, okay? We need to fix that. We need to fix that, boys. Yeah, that needs to get fixed.
I wonder if they just pulled aggro because like level range.
This is not a good look, boys.
Leveled.
They are throwing bombs
Gotta
at
be,
us.
right?
They're literally just like dropping mines on us.
Do they stand?
Would you
up there?
mind not
No.
doing that? Okay, boys.
That was a good pun. Would you mind not doing that?
I'm not in combat. Who's in combat? Stabby. I would tell him to vanish, but let's go see if we can clear those guys real fast. Who is in combat? Not anymore. No combat. No combat. Oh, dude, Golfsu! No, Golfsu, Golfsu!
Oh, he pulled it. He body pulled it, yeah?
Oh, there's stuff up there, yeah, because there's a... Ooh, that's not good. Yeah. That's fucked, actually.
It was at this moment.
we might need to run. We might need... Can you jump back? Jump back? Can you jump?
What I don't get is everybody should be hearthing already, right?
Yeah, sorry, boys. Yeah, I don't know why they're not hearthing right now.
Yeah, they should be hearthing.
Like, too many things. Like, they're already running around. You can see the gnome. If you would keep looking that way, you can see them already running.
Mm-hmm. They think they can, like, evade him or something? I don't know what their idea is.
How many Noma runs go bad? I don't know how. It's just so easy.
Literally all of the Noma runs go bad.
I've done a few of them, and they've been ace every time. I don't understand how people...
I'll check. Are you in combat?
No, Noma's a terrible fucking time. That's why it goes bad.
3, 2, 3. Oh,
there you go, look.
Run, dude, I swear. Run, everybody run. Oh no.
I love how he stays in stealth.
The wrong part of the clip is so much better.
Yeah.
What?
I love how he stays in stealth too, and just like watches them all run by him.
Hark Triton, hark. Bellow, bid our father the Sea King rise from the depths fall foul in his fury. Black waves teeming with salt foam to smother this young mouth with pungent slime, to choke ye, engorging your organs till ye turn blue and bloated with
The text to speech,
bro.
bro.
TTS is so perfect, bro. I know, it's so perfect.
You know, props to Guzu though, because he's at 50% health right now.
Okay, run. You hearth.
And
you
he's
hearth. I save you. You hearth.
saving his
Get out,
homies right now.
Get out.
Like he stopped hearthing, and he was like, "Yo, I'll cover him. You hearth, and then I'll vanish."
That is a pretty.
So what, did he get batch killed or something?
Golfsu died.
So
Oh my God, Golfsu died.
the tank that they were like, they all ran
Dude, I'm hearthing.
the majority of the mobs like deeper into the
dude,
dungeon, and Guzu and the other guys stayed back.
I'm hearthing. Dude, I'm hearthing. I can't.
This shit was so funny though. Dude, look at this shit.
That's a pretty fucking awesome clip.
Oh yeah, dude.
And the fact that he honestly, the fact that he does like almost sacrifice.
And then his whole chat for the rest of the day blamed him for it.
I mean, he popped evasion on 2 green mobs that were, you know, he should have survived.
I guess I'm back
I
to
wouldn't
playing
have
hard.
done that.
Chat blamed him
you
for
would
it.
have
but
died.
he's-
Winky, look at me.
he's
You
the
would have
one-
died.
He's
That
the
would've
one
died.
who
Facts.
fucked it up though, right? Like he
I'm
pulled
not
it
popping
and he
evasion,
fucking
taking on
got it.
elites, and hoping and let you survive, bro. No. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, go ahead, Todd. Go ahead and hit that hearth. I'll pop evasion and hope they don't eat through that entire evasion.
All right, boys. I'm gonna play the last video of the evening, but before we play the video, I want to thank everybody for stopping in today. I'd like to thank Crix for co-hosting, of course. Big shout outs to Crix, and I'd like to also thank North for ad hoc committeeing, jumping in on the call and just joining us for the evening. It's kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
Dr.
Thanks
Kargoz.
for having me, man.
Now this clip is it's probably the most toxic thing I've ever done. So I'm not going to talk after this clip. I'm just going to line up a raid. Crix, are you going to stream?
I am not going to.
Okay. So I'm just going to line up a raid before I show this clip.
We're rebranding Kargos' name to Kargoat.
Is Cargo?
Kargoat.
We're going to line a raid up first, because I don't want to talk to chat after this clip is shown. So raid up first. Just trust me, boys. Just trust me.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
Kargos is streaming.
Is he live?
Yeah, right now.
No
Indeed he
fucking
is.
way. Yo, let's raid Cargoz. All right, we're gonna raid
Yeah, him
Cargoz.
and Gray. I think
But-
Grace too is. Him and Grace both are.
We're gonna play this. We're gonna play this song, and we'll be back, guys. Let me know if it's up. This is a sound on moment, Crix and North. Hey, you guys want to do some fucked up shit right now? Chat?
Oh.
I'm about to end somebody's hardcore.
I just realized what it was.
Wait, guys, there's dead wolves. Somebody's here. Oh, wait. Yo, boys. Boys, we found him. Boys, we're taking him on. Here we go, boys. He's making a run for it.
Perfect song for it.
Oh, you done goof. Yo, nice bubble. He's got a wolf on him. Level 20 starting dire wolf. Going back through the water.
Own.
Bubbles out. Let's get the Reaper spam in the chat, boys. Reaper spam in the chat.
Malding, bro.
Wait for the bubble to go away. All right, boys. Thank you for being part of Epson Chat. We will see you tomorrow